Do this.
Let's rumble.
Better get ready!
Bow to me. Bust you up!
Now you'll die!
Let's go! Insect!
Allow me to show you the truth.
You better not for me!
Don't move!
Don't underestimate me.
Get ready.
It's your passion, you're on the road.
This is your own.
Somebody, this could be the end. Oh my God!
Of my destiny. You can't escape. You won't hear the full takedown. This has become tedious. Mere puppet.
Just to be the one, just to be the one, just to be the one. Fight your way to the top, it's just begun, you better fight your way to the top. To be the one, you gotta give it everything that you got. You know you got some fire that it burn through the night. Be the one. Fight your
If you stand in my way, I will kill you.
No need for talk. Let's do this. Round one. Fight.
Hello guys and welcome to the top 8 of the first European Online CPT. It's your boy Tyrant here and I'm joined by
Jammers, what's going on, people? Hope you guys have been doing good. Like Tyrant said, this is the first CPT online event for the European side. We are doing the West side first. The East will come at a later date. But from this morning till now, I've heard some interesting news, and we've got an interesting top 8. Would you like to name some of the players, or all the players actually, in fact?
we've got we've got a pretty decent lineup for you guys. So sitting pretty in the top side winners bracket, we have got France's own Zera, going up against Belgium's Takamura.
That's going to be a juicy one for
That
sure.
is going to be good for sure. Both these guys, young up-and-comers of the scene, been putting in a ton of work. So I'm excited to see that one.
All right.
Of course, straight after that, in the lower side there, we got Shax versus Phenom. Two staples of the European scene by now. You know, Shax from here in London, where we're broadcasting from.
Yep.
You know, very, very strong young player for Team Fnatic now. And then we've got Nordavin's own Phenom there.
So I believe this is the first time. I don't know if he entered the CPT Online last year, but it's actually good to see him here. He does need to pick up the points now if he wants to qualify.
Absolutely.
And this is one of the routes to do so.
Yep. Okay. And dropping down on the loser side of things, we have got Spain's own Vega Patch going up against Sweden's Brick. So that is going to be the first match that we show to you guys here today. Going to be really sick. You know, two very underused characters actually we see these days. You know,
Yeah.
Zangief and Fang. So that's going to be good. I'm a big fan of Vega Patch as well.
Yeah, you definitely are. From Sonic Boom last year, you are definitely a big fan. And the last match we've got here, this is one of my favorite, and I think this is going to be a run back from what we saw at one of our WSOs that happened recently at Red Bull Games.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Broski versus Akainu, Dhalsim versus Guile. Although that's, if we're hypothetically speaking, these guys could change characters. But that is your top 8 there. Just to let you guys know, Fnatic have 4 players in this CPT
Yes, they do.
Online
4 players.
top 8. So, you know what, Fnatic, your boys are doing good. They want those points. They're hungry. Remember, the points distribution is the same as a ranking event. The winner will be walking away with 150 points. 150 points indeed.
That's big.
And it's a thing where the losers matches, they're going to be much more strenuous and they're going to be slugging it out more because none of these guys want to lose.
Of course
These
not, man.
guys all want to win. It's for the greater good. These guys want to qualify for the European Regional Finals. Look, this is another route to get those points. But I do believe the players are ready to go. So we will be starting off, like Tyrant said, Vega Patch going up against Brick. A match me and him we seldom see. So it's good to hear. It's good to see it here, and we're going to learn about it as we go along.
I mean, it's not often you even see Vang player anyway, but you know, Zangief especially on Arcade Edition, a lot of players feel like he's been kind of toned down a bit.
Yeah.
And you know, like a lot of the Zangief players, including the man himself, Itazan, switched over to Abigail. Abigail, undoubtedly the strongest grappler in the game right now. You know, he's just got everything he needs to to body nearly everyone on the cast. So I feel Abigail is a top 5 character personally. But we're not talking about that guy. We're talking about
Zangief.
the Cyclone.
The
I'm a
original.
Brick fan today. You can see from the t-shirt.
Oh, he's got it on the original today. Now, these two were part of the GFIN Elite Series here over in the UK, and they are playing. They actually got a lot of points. God damn. Whoa, he's got 46,000 points with Fang.
He does indeed.
Respectable.
Vega Patch.
Indeed.
Bump into these guys on the ranked mode quite often, actually. That's what you're missing out, man. You don't play ranked. You're missing out on playing these guys.
I don't need to play any of them. Sorry. I like training mode and battle lands, but we're going to start off here with Vega Patch going against Bricks. So just going to fast forward and get back to it, and we're already seeing...
I was going to say, like, can you keep up with that? Oh, there you go. Ducks under the hard punch and gets the coward crouch kicks. Wow, here we go.
The SPD. Now, that's been doing Brick a lot of justice, I think, throughout the day and throughout the times we've been playing Geef this season.
Yep, okay, nice. Brick tried something there, of said reversal. Got thrown for his troubles. Wow, jumping in. Didn't really need to jump in there.
And I respect the fact he's going with V-Trigger 1. That's what he knows best, and that's what's going to be potent against Fang and Vega Patch as well. And Vega Patch, he's going with V-Trigger 2. He's handling this round very well at the moment.
Wow, just walking straight through. And this is where it becomes really tough now. Geef can't really get hit. I mean, he's got the parry to absorb. Wow. Get hit with them crusty fingernails, boy.
That was way too risky. Now, I believe with V-Trigger 2, it makes all of his moves that Fang already has more potent.
Yeah,
and I believe that, actually, no, it might be V-Trigger 1 where his V-skill gets a hitbox, so it actually does damage.
Yes, that's true.
So it's relevant with V-Trigger 2. Good SPD there from Geef.
Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. Got him with a running bear grab. Brick loves those resets, and now EX SPD. This is going to be a setup after this. Has to guess.
Oh.
Guess wrong.
Hey.
Don't jump. There we go. Here we go. Not just yet. Oh, no V reversal there.
Surprised Vega Patch didn't at least attempt to get out there with either, you know, EX dash or the V reversal.
Yeah.
But in that situation, he was guessing regardless.
Yeah, against Zangief, you know, you're not just taking a little bit of a gamble with that EX escape. You're taking a huge gamble because if he does hard SPD or EX, that will eat up that EX dash, and he gets a mix up afterwards. Oh, wow.
Gets the V skill. Took a bit of great health with that as well. So if Vega Patch gets that hit, that was brilliant.
That's going to work right there, and he's going to get us up after this as well. This is massive damage. Fang with low life. Let's see how he does here.
What a tremendous life lead right now for Brick at the moment, but Vega Patch has all the resources. So let's see how he's going to activate.
Yeah, good block there. Oh, okay, the lariat. Okay, just catches him on the back end of it. Okay.
The chase! Oh, if he had meter, that would have worked.
Okay, here we go now. Vega Patch. Trust me, Vega Patch has some crazy V-Trigger 2 Fang combos. I've seen some of this, some of the stuff this guy can do.
Ooh, he might be able to get this, yeah. And the Bosch Dynamite takes the first game. What an aggressive and belligerent playstyle from Brick.
Brickuzan. And from what I understand, that is not an easy matchup for Zangief.
No, you think about on paper, statistically, he's on the back foot the whole way through. But again, with the philosophy that Zangief has, despite him losing all the tools he had that was good last season, it's you get that one grab, you put them in those perilous situations for the remainder of the round, and that's exactly what Brick done. The way he turned that round from losing the first round, I think that's how he's going to play the whole way through.
Very impressive.
And he's making a bad matchup, what we deem a bad matchup, quite interesting.
I mean, we say it's a bad matchup, but at the end of the day, if Zangief grabs you, you're just another character.
Yeah, we all suffer the same fate from this guy. And this matchup here, traditional cat and mouse. Traditional cat and mouse. Can't say anything else.
Very true. I mean, Fang's going to be trying to use his slippery escapes and just stay away from Geef. But you know, like I say, Geef gets you with one hard, medium, EXSPD. You're just there. You're just another victim, as Taz would say.
The same fate, man. And it's a thing where you have to be 110% focused with Fang. Like Brick, he's like, okay, I can get frustrated, annoyed, trying to get in, and it gets a bit strenuous sometimes, but he's going to get in eventually, and it's all down to Vega Patch to how does he circumvent that problem.
Yeah, you just have to be super slippery and just sort of mix up your wake-ups, mix up your options on wake-up, and just really kind of just keep them guessing, to be honest.
Yeah,
you know, mix up with backdash, even wake-up button can throw Zangief off every now and again. It's risky, but you might as well at least take that risk once in a while.
So let's hope that Vega Patch does implement some of the few things that Tarek was saying we should do as a Fang player. Mix up the options. And most of his options are escape options, so
exactly.
Got to keep switching it up.
Yep, Fang is all about those escapes.
Now, and Brick's been making good use, full utility of that V-skill. It's been helping him. It's what been getting to change the game plan this whole time. Gets hit with the EX jump.
Oh man, this is going to be a... No, it doesn't complete his combo.
No, I don't think he was expecting it to hit, to be honest.
But that poison is active. Need the antidote real quick.
Nah, I see what Brick's trying to do, but even if he hits V-trigger now, it's not going to work.
Although, you know, Geef's never out of this. If he gets you... Oh, the absorb! Just
I think he tried to light one.
Yeah, nice attempt, though. I like it. You know, Brick does... He does normally do a great job of using the parry.
Yeah.
The absorb and just getting a good punish, but they're just out of range, unfortunate.
But you can see he's definitely willing to take the risk. It's not so much as impetuous. I wouldn't say it's reckless. It's just he needs to take that risk to turn the tides into his favor. All right, there you go. Gets the back throw.
Oh.
Jump hard punch, beat the lariat from that angle, and he gets a follow-up anyway from that.
Looking like a Colin combo for a second. Hit him from above and below. All right.
And we see Brick with full resources at the moment. Vega Patch is well aware of that.
Crush counter sweep there.
Good reversal.
Yeah. That was a great reversal, actually, because he knew the safe jump was coming.
All right, V-trigger activates Cyclone Lariat. Let's see how Brick makes use of this. He's got no health.
Oh! And he still got him! Hit him on the back end again. Some really funky stuff with that Zangief V-trigger. But now he doesn't have any resources, really. I mean, he's got a super, but...
I'm telling you, this matchup is showing me some weird hitbox, hurtbox interactions. I'll tell you that. Gets hit with the hard punch.
And now Vega Patch just needs to find the good time to get out. But there you go, cross-up hard kick.
I love the fact that Vega Patch, he tried to jump once, and when he noticed it didn't work, he didn't do it again. He waited for Brick to kind of stop his pressure and kind of think twice about what he wanted to do, because I know in that situation, Brick wanted to get a confirmed to super to reduce the life deficit substantially and then go in.
That super could have, you know, if he managed to get that super, that could have just turned it all around, because then, you know, he could have just meated him or SPD'd, and if he guessed correctly, then that would have been...
It's insane, and going off of... This is what's interesting when you fight Fang as a grappler, because his options are escape options. You know, backdash, jump, or the EX dash, which is strike invincible, throw invincible. As a grappler, you're like...
What do you see?
Talking of grapplers, what is going on? That is insane. Has he done what every Geef player has done?
I know that he has. Oh, no, that's not actually Brick, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My mistake. I do apologize, but I actually thought Brick was going to pick Abigail. I was like, have you fallen to the darkness like everybody else? Have you fell to the darkness? Have you picked Abigail?
I mean, I know that he actually has. Like, he has been using him.
Has he been playing a bit of Abigail?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he has.
All right. So we'll let this match pan through. So while we get that going through, guys, thank you very much for tuning in to the CPT Online European West 1. Be sure to tweet out the stream, twitch.tv/Capcom Fighters.
Guys.
I believe we are streaming simultaneously with YouTube.
Oh,
so
cool.
If you're not on Twitch and you want to watch on YouTube, be sure to do that. I believe it is one apiece right now between.
Yeah, it's 1-1.
Vega Patch and Brick. So, like I was saying, yeah, with Brick, when you use a grappler against Fang, you have to be cognizant of all his options. He's going to try and escape,
of course,
one way or another. So, just as much as a mix-up it is on defense for Fang, it's a mix-up for the grappler as well.
Oh, that's right. I mean, Fang is that zoning character. So he's you know, it's just that classic Street Fighter match of zoner versus grappler. The grappler's going to take the slow approach, try to get in, and the zoner's just going to have to do his job. But Fang has especially some really crazy tools. He's got solid anti-airs. He's got those amazing, you know, angled fireballs.
Yes,
that can cover
Nishiku's.
Yeah, it can cover like the whole screen pretty much.
And you're going to see Zangief's going to be walking forward a lot of the time. He's going to be walking into that. But as I was saying, to reiterate, Brick is very good at utilizing the parry to kind of...
Yeah, we said that.
He'll take the risk to endure it, to kind of change the tide of battle, and then it's like, right, I can swing this around with one grab. And I think that's the philosophy he's taking with Geef. He's like, look, despite what's happened, give me the heavy SPD, give me the XSPD, and I can win the round of it in less than 10 seconds.
And do you know what? You got to give it to Brick, man. Sticking with Zangief.
I respect it. That guy is a character loyalist at his finest.
I mean, I know that he tried Abigail, but it wasn't really for him.
Didn't suit him?
Yeah, it didn't suit him. And he prefers Geef, you know.
I think at one point he did try Nakali as well, but I think that was a bit of a reach. I was
okay.
Like,
not really his thing, not really his scene.
Because you kind of want to get a character that you feel most comfortable with. First and foremost, that's why we're playing fighting games here. And we know Brick from SF4 playing Zangief all the way through. And it's like, despite what's happened, he said, like, look, I'll just play Geef regardless. I know he's dabbled, like Tyron said, he's dabbled with a few other characters here, but we know him for Geef. And even the way he's been playing and illustrated to us, he's comfortable with the character.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of this game, man. I'm a big Vega Patch fan, and Brick as well. I'm excited to see some Zangief. You know, I haven't really seen any Zangief, to be honest, in Arcade Edition 3.5. There's not really many people still rocking it.
They jumped ship. They saw the patch notes. They played a bit and said, nope. They said, I want to get a commander that does 60%.
Yeah,
Abigail.
I mean, so Zangief actually does still having some pretty good matchups, you know? Like, he still like destroys Bison for sure and stuff like that. So
he makes some buttons irrelevant against Bison.
He really does, man. Like, he really does. That parry and the wake-up options just, ugh. But here we go. Let's get it.
All right.
1-1 right now, guys.
So let's see how this goes between these two. Now, remember, this is top 8, so it is first to 3. I believe first to 3 wins. And
okay,
it's
let's
one
go.
apiece. Now, I want to see what adjustments Brick's going to make. Is he going to slow down a bit? That's irrelevant because he gets the heavy SPD.
Yeah, this is massive right now. Oh, wait, trying to jump.
He wanted the crush counter.
Yeah, he did.
But because of the neutral jump, Vega Patch wasn't going to get crush counter, and he gets another grab.
This is all it takes. Brick is so good at just making this sequence of reads and just shutting down the opposition. So great stuff from Brick. He's going to go another point up here.
I hope Vega Patch has not capitulated. I want him to come back in this.
Take the poison.
All right, there you go, slowly approaching.
Wow. No, he's unfortunate there, like, because all Brick's got to do is just do an empty jump SPD.
That's all he's got to do,
That's what I'm saying.
And do you know what that will stop? A preemptive V-reversal attempt on a jump
Yeah,
hit.
man, no doubt.
Oh,
you go in.
That's it. I think that's stunned.
Stunned.
Oh, no, it's not yet.
What? How is he not stunned?
No, that's the safest option. He's done!
Oh, that was beautiful stuff there from Brick, and this is all it takes.
Oh, that was so brilliant.
Wow.
Fnatic's own Brick.
Well, that was fast. that was fast, boy.
In the blink of an eye, the matchup ended, all because he got heavy SPD'd once off a crush counter stand hard punch. Now, this is what we were trying to state before. This is why Brick is really good with this character. And what I loved about that last situation there, after the Porsche Dynamite didn't stun, he went for the safest option, activate V-Trigger, because it's meaty anyway, to suck them in. But he must have known he's going to view reversal.
Yeah, I think, I mean, the more and more we play this game, the more things like V-Reversal, they're easier to punish because, you know, the more you see it, the more you register in your brain the screen freeze for the V-Reversal.
You react to the...
exactly.
What's it? Okay, for me personally, I react to the blue spark.
Okay,
Most of the time I'll react to the blue spark, but even in situations like that, it's like, right, he's got a V-Reversal. He's not going to sit there and take this because if I suck him in on meaty, he's got to deal with the jab, and it could be one jab to throw. It could be a couple jabs into the Cyclone Lariat. That's what makes Zangief's V-Trigger 1 still good.
Yeah, I mean, Zangief did receive a few nerfs. I mean, he can no longer rapid fire the jabs. They no longer cancel. So, yeah.
I mean, that was a good change for the rest of us. Leaf players are the only ones complaining about that. But it's 2-1 to Brick at the moment. Are we going to see Vega Patch making a swift exit from this top 8?
All right, let's go.
All right, gets another crush counter again. He's been very successful with those crush counters. And he nearly got a hard read there, Brick.
Wow, nice stuff there. Just getting rid of the fireballs, but doesn't get a combo.
Wow.
As a punish. Oh, fear reversals out of there. Not having any of that, boy.
Nice air to wear. Vega Patch's air to wears have been actually good this set, but he's losing in other departments. It's mainly on the ground.
Okay. Take the poison.
This is it. Look at this matchup. Look how hard Vega Patch has to work. There you go.
The throw back now. It's going to be high-low. Nope, too far away now. Just going to pressure him with the...
Back off. Yeah, play it safe.
Don't want to take too much of a risk here. Don't want to over-exert yourself.
And speaking of over-exerting himself, he got carried away with the fireball. He might lose this round because of this.
Potentially. Oh, jump back. What was that? Light kick?
Light kick. And that's actually good. With Fang jumping back, his buttons actually pretty good because you don't have to be worried about grapplers whiffing a regular throw and punishing you. Your buttons will actually hit them standing.
They will. Even crouching.
Oh, crouching as well.
Fang jump medium kick is an instant overhead, legit.
Wow,
so
he woke up with a stand hard punch. That was very arbitrary of him, wasn't it? Ooh.
Oh, see, Fang thought twice there. Lay down for a minute.
He can't be too preemptive with that kick. I think that's +2 on block as well, but Zangief's willing and ready to parry that.
Yep. Okay, V-reversal gets thrown for his troubles there.
Oh, crush counter again.
This is so much damage.
This is why Vega Patch has been losing.
Back throw.
He might do it again.
See, oh wow, Brick was willing to take the risk there with the sweep, not cancelling into anything, but Vega Patch ready with the punish.
That was a very audacious attempt there with the sweep from Brick, and he might lose this round because of it. Vega Patch landing a series of throws.
It backs off when he sees that critical art flash up.
Yeah, activate trigger 2. Yeah,
okay, yeah, it does so.
Cloud, put the cloud down.
Oh, okay.
He's not going to put it down.
Vega Patch is just going to play that long-range game. Doesn't want to take too much of a risk because anything could just be caught with that tornado.
Oh, the back throw! Oh, he can suck him in.
Mate.
That's it. No. That's it. Yeah, he's done. He's done.
Yeah. So now we're going to go... Brick is going to go to set point here.
And
close it out with the critical art there, you know?
Brick is making this look absolutely abysmal for Fang.
I mean, Vega Patch didn't really have any life left, but that's your only option there. You know, you have to kill.
I felt he should have put down the Ryu bend with the cloud to give him time to think.
I mean, even that could be reacted to with the Hurricane, right?
I don't think he was in range. At the time I wanted him to do it, I don't think he was in range, but we're looking at set point here for Brick.
Oh, and that is the problem you have as a Fang player. Sometimes you get caught.
He's in his head. He's in his head. He's in his head. He's mentally checked out. He's checked out.
Just kind of sweep.
If you're getting hit by audacious sweeps like that, you've checked out. But he might be able to come back.
Yeah, he definitely can. Great jump there from Vega Patch. That could be the decider. Gonna cross over.
Brilliant blocks.
You have to guess. It's +1 there.
Yeah, but Geef hasn't got a 3-frame button, so he's absolutely fine in that situation. But the V-trigger's run out.
Yep, so...
This is it. Do or die. What's he going to do? Oh, good block.
Oh, the head button in the SPD Brick.
Ah, no.
Oh, man, Vega Patch goes out. It's a shame because I'm a big fan of his Fang, man. But still, you know, Brick doing it for the Geef boys out there, keeping the dream alive.
I actually enjoyed watching Brick play that. I mean, despite, you know, the very audacious and brazen attempts with some of those sweeps, and even, look, he was very successful.
I knew it.
Oh, he quickly changed that top. Said, look, he said Brick's going to win the set. That's what he said. But yeah, his crush counters were very successful. I think he only missed like, what, 1 or 2 follow-ups. You know, his audacious attempts on the sweeps. Look, if they hit, they hit. It's a crush counter. It's whatever. I felt as the set went on, Vega Patch is just getting more scared because if he makes the mistake, he's blundered, he's lost a round. Mentally, you can do that. You can check out like that.
Yeah, Brick was making some great reads. Like he would even throw out the sweep and just not even cancel into anything. For example, you know, Fang can't really punish you massively anyway. So even if you make a mistake, you're not gonna be on the receiving end of too much damage.
And
so
I feel when it comes to expending meter between these two characters, Zangief gets way more benefit than Fang does.
Yeah, I think so. I think so as well.
And this is because going off the basis of Zangief as a grappler, hard knockdown, get him that beneficial situation and one that's detrimental to Fang. So, you know, the risk reward is just piling up and in Brick's favor there. But
Brick did a great job.
Yeah, that is going to be 3-1 to Brick. So Vega Patch,
out of the tournament.
You are sent to the kitchen. Good sir. Make some food.
1 point. What's 1 point in Spanish?
Uno. Is it uno?
Uno. I don't know. But anyway.
Can we show them that?
Yeah,
okay. Right. So we got the we've got the brackets back up. So Brick will be advancing through. Now, I believe he's going to be awaiting the loser of Zera and Takamura. But before we get to that, who we got up next, Tyron?
We are going to have the Yoga Master himself, Broski, and he's going to be going up against Kainu,
the
who has one of the finest guiles around.
Of course.
This guy is super clean, one of the most impressive players, always improving. Literally, after every tournament, I go back and I watch a Kainu, and I'm just like, yo, this guy improved even more again. Like, this kid is just constantly improving.
I actually like his growth from the start of SF5 till now.
Yeah.
Like the way he's been able to be traveling more to tournaments like Evo.
I mean, yeah.
Capcom Cup last qualifier. And it's just been like he's just been forever progressing, and it's great to watch. And he's here as well. I think he's legitimately wanting to qualify for Capcom Cup.
No doubt, man. He's looking really hungry for it. You know, his team Fnatic qualified for Gfinity Grand Finals.
Yep.
Unfortunately, weren't able to take that one, but still, you know, very solid performances throughout. And
yo, has he got the Nameless Soldier costume?
That looks sick.
Damn it! You know, I forgot. I haven't got any pieces to that. Oh, that costume's gone now.
That looks class, man.
Damn. The Nameless Soldier.
And he loves that red color as well.
Right, so what V-Triggers have they gone with? I think Broski picked Yoga Sansara, so V-Trigger 2. And yes, okay, Akainu's gone with Knife Edge, his V-Trigger 2 as well. So we'll be back with the V-Trigger 2.
Gull's got the gat on his back, man.
Yeah, he can do the costume code to take that off as well, I believe. But I haven't
leave it
that.
on, that looks class. Man's going to do a Sonic shotgun to the face, boy. All right, let's go.
Now, this matchup can be very problematic for Guile because of the ranges and just the control of the screen that Dhalsim has. He's very elusive, very mobile. Best iteration of Dhalsim we've ever seen.
Yeah, I feel like this matchup is actually for Dhalsim for sure. Like, I feel like you know, he's one of the few characters that can really make Guile forced to play differently.
And he lands in front and continues that.
And once you force Guile to play differently, you're pretty much at the upper hand because that's out of his comfort zone. Because he doesn't want to do that.
The Sonic Booms can only travel across the screen in one direction, horizontally. Now, Dhalsim can actually just float over them.
Float over, slide under, contest with a fireball of his own.
He's got a multitude of ways to circumvent the Sonic Booms, and he banged this. Oh, he teleports backwards. Sorry.
Oh, I like the sweep attempt there from Akainu, but just not fast enough there. Okay, catches with the anti-air, and that was the buff he got in Arcade Edition.
Yep.
Now he can punch you out there.
What do they say? Ease the combo count.
Ease the combo count.
I think that's what it said.
That's the good term there.
All right. Good V-reversal attempt. And you're going to see a lot of V-reversal attempts from these two because they have 2-bar V-triggers, so they can be a little bit more liberal with their V-meter.
Yeah, 2 bars is the way to go.
Oh, right. Did he get the flash kick? No! Broski jabbed him in time, so he couldn't get it.
All right.
Looking very strong for Broski at the moment here.
Okay, good choice of buttons here from Broski. Just able to control the pace of the match. What a slide.
Lovely.
Like I say, look at all the options he's got for the Sonic Booms.
At that. Yeah, like you said, Tyron, he's forced him to play differently. The stratagem here has to be completely different.
And forcing Guile to play differently, you just look at that. So clean from Broski, man.
What a first game. Very convincing, very solid first game there from Broski. Again, this is another guy. I didn't really hear much about him before SF5, but since I did hear about him, it's been continuous and successful improvement from this guy as well. Yeah. So I definitely love the way he plays Dhalsim, his philosophy. I don't like he plays that on an Xbox pad. You should change pads.
Phenom does that as well.
I know. These guys, they want to stick with the best pad in the business. But, you know, keep with the times, gents. But, hey, if it's got you to top 8, who am I to tell you?
Exactly, man. Like, these guys putting in work. But Broski, though, like you say, wasn't really around before Street Fighter 5.
I didn't hear him.
He might have been. He might have just not have traveled with tournaments. I mean, I never even knew about him on Street Fighter 4. I mean, I played that game a ton, and I'd never bumped into him online. I'd never heard of him at a tournament or at an event. But Street Fighter 5 comes out, and this guy's just blowing it up with Dhalsim.
Yeah, I think he is the number 2 or number 3 ranked online for European leaderboards, but he definitely is the number 1 Dhalsim in Europe.
Yeah, Hurricane's definitely got to take that crown for number 1 online.
I had to readjust my words because I remember Hurricane's got over 100k points. I don't know how he done that.
He's got like 110k.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, like I think he's like number 8 or something like that.
Hurricane, how are you doing this? Honestly.
That guy's a monster. Anyway.
Right, so it's a change of costume. He might have just wanted to show people that he's got the costume now, but it's back to the business.
Okay, here we go. There's medium kicks. Just look, and all that is safe.
Yeah, but what adjustments do you want to see Akainu do though?
Well, it's hard to say because he should definitely not deter from throwing the booms. He just needs to do them at smarter times. Just like that, you see. He was able to block and punish the sweep.
Try not to be too liberal with them.
Yeah. I mean, there we go. So now, Broski, I feel like
shimmy.
I feel like he's wasted the V-trigger almost. You know, like it's gone, and it hasn't really changed the flow of the match. Although, here we go.
Wait a minute. Okay, he's playing it safe. I like that, and he's trying to do a throw bait again.
Oh, wow. Broski manages to turn it around without the use of that V-trigger. Clean games.
That is the best frame trap in the game. You misjudge your own throw range.
Wow.
And you whiff a throw, your opponent delayed text, and you do a jab or a button. It's like, yeah, greatest frame trap.
Broski, boy. This is... Oh, wow. Okay, I like that option. Just anti-air with a flash kick. Don't even try and block it. Don't let him be plus.
Remember, it does send you full screen now, the EX flash kick. One of the changes that Gao got.
The buff, plus he can land on the Sonic Booms and juggle.
Oh, pretty much. That's if he sends him out prior to the flash kick.
Absolutely.
But we find for Fnatic's Akainu in the corner again. Can he fight his way out?
All right, here we go.
Oh, I was actually going to say well-timed jump.
No, it still was, because even if you're getting Dhalsim to block, you're at the advantage.
Yeah.
You know, even if you jump in either of these characters, you can make Dhalsim or Guile block, you're winning. You know?
Damn, these characters are really good at anti-airs.
Oh, great stuff from Broski. So good at getting around these fireballs.
Delayed throw there from Broski, and there's a back throw at that as well. Generate that space, give him the breathing room. Damn. Akainu's getting hit by a lot of stray hits.
Double somersault.
So he's getting impatient. Yeah, he's getting very impatient.
He does. Like, Akainu, you know, he does do this. Like, when he sees it's not going his way, he will just start dashing and jumping. He really does wear his heart on his sleeve. Very emotional player. And you can see it there.
Well, look, this game, at some point, you're forced to take a risk. You've got to do something impetuous, and it's not so much you're hanging yourself. It's like, look, this ain't going my way. Me sitting back trying to play defensive ain't going to work, because that guy definitely ain't coming over to me when he's got like a 60% life.
Doesn't need to.
And it's Dhalsim. Why is he going to come over to you unless he wants to do a mix-up? But look, Broski is 2-up, very convincing right now. Are we going to see our first 3-0 of the day?
It's very possible. It's very possible. It looks right now. It just looks like Broski has Akainu's number. I mean, Guile is a matchup that we've all been forced to learn how to play against.
Oh yeah.
Whereas Dhalsim, on the other hand, you know, they're very few and far in between. You don't really play many Dhalsims.
No, you don't.
You don't see many because, you know, the mindset that it takes to play Dhalsim is so different from the rest of the cast.
Of course. And then you get hit with a Dhalsim like Broski, or Broski's caliber.
One of the top ones in the world, you know?
And you're just perplexed and befuddled as to what to do.
Exactly.
And we're literally seeing that with Akainu right now. Doesn't know what to do. He's 2-0 down. Another costume change. Has he changed V-triggers? I didn't actually see. No, he's still continuing to stick with V-Trigger 2 knife edge. But Yoga Sansara has actually been paying dividends to Broski very well.
Yeah, Broski making it work, man.
Giving him an extra projectile to work with, and again, controls the screen very well. This matchup
it does indeed,
so
my man.
Annoying for Guile. All right. So taking the corner. Good throw break there from Broski. Now, let's say he's going to fight his way out.
All right, yep, using that medium punch, plus on block there. This is where you want to keep Broski in the corner.
Gets the counter hit confirmed. Back to mid-screen.
But look at the fantastic play from Broski, forcing his way out the corner.
He didn't actually do much, to be honest, but he's out.
Yeah, exactly. Like, when you can command that kind of space control. Oh, look at that. Nice stuff.
Double somersault. Good damage there off the down forward hard kick. I like it.
Teleports out of there and gets himself a nice little combo.
I love this. Yoga Sansara, put it there. Yeah, there you go.
Oh!
Make it preoccupy the space.
The Dormammu mix-ups.
I'd say just leave it there, because it preoccupies space. There you go. It dissipated now, but
a good strategy I see a lot of players do as well, where they kind of just...
Oh, that's it!
Oh, beautiful stuff there, finishing with the EX Yoga Flame. A lot of players, they just jump into it and just get, while it's small.
Okay.
Because, you know, you take very minimal damage and it's gone.
It's gone. I don't think it does the 5 hits. It might do 1 or 2.
It does a few hits, but it's like not a lot of damage at all.
Yeah, I don't think people have enough experience against Yoga Sansara V-Trigger 2, so...
And Broski is one of the guys that's probably developed a lot of this tech with it, I would have thought.
He was convinced. When this V-Trigger came out, he was convinced this is good.
Wow, massive damage there. EX flash kick combo. And
full screen as well. You might be actually doing Dhalsim a favor by sending him full screen with that flash kick, to be fair.
Look at that, and that just goes the whole screen, man.
Look at that. He jumps over, and he's still got a follow-up from that anyway, Broski.
There, see him dash in and block it?
Yeah.
Smart stuff.
There you go.
I like that.
He's got to do something smart because he's 2-0 down. It's set point for Broski at the moment.
Okay. Oh, that's what you need. But at the same time, you're not getting the advantage. You're just knocking him down for that split second.
Yeah, but he needs it. He keeps backing off.
Right there.
Oh, lovely crouch light kick on the whiff punish there.
Nice overhead there.
Dominating life lead here from Akainu.
But look how hard Akainu has to work to take this. Look how hard he has to try.
I think he's fine for this round. I think he's fine. All right, Sonic Cross chasing it down. He tried to get a sneaky overhead, but V-reversal attempt.
V-reversal Broski aware that he might not even get V-trigger now. In fact, he's definitely not going to at this point.
Not unless he lands random crush counters.
Yeah.
V-reversal again from Akainu. There you go.
Ooh. Right there, I feel like Broski kind of accepted his fate. But he was just kind of stay elusive and maybe force Akainu to use bar.
Yeah.
You know? So I like that strategy. I like it.
Just building minuscule amounts of meter. That's fine for the next round. But again, it's still set point. Same situation as we were last round.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
All right. I wonder if he's going to play a little bit more defensive, or is he continue to be elusive here, Broski? He's gone on the offense.
Sonic booms. Okay. Oh, jumping into that awkward range where Dalsim can't do much.
Such a clean jumping combo there from Akainu. All right, Yoga Sansara's activated again. He tried to jump out. He's going to block it. Yeah.
It is. Okay, just gets out of there.
Yeah, it's gone now.
Whoa! Oh, not the hugest punish, but still decent, you know. Puts him full screen. Dalsim's in control again.
Yeah, well, Akainu's still got V-Trigger 2 on deck. So I think he might be looking for a confirm. He can't cancel it off a regular Sonic Boom, though. He's going to have to find another way.
Okay, the footwork here from Broski. The shimmy activates. Oh, wow. He went for the last second upside down.
Ooh, I wouldn't have done the flash kick at that range. He's looking bleak for Akainu. Is he going to be exiting to top A? And oh, good block.
I love it. He knew that one hit was death, so
that was so good.
Blocking was vital. But now here comes the trap from Broski. What's he going to be? Teleport in front that time.
And he does the jump light punch.
Jump light punch. Great hitbox on that move. Airborne, of course, you know. There was so much to worry about for Akainu there. I mean, the Yoga Sansara was on the screen. So scary to have to deal with that. And Dalsim teleporting about, so that was scary stuff.
And the thing is as well, because he was coming from an airborne position, your natural thing to do is crouch. So that's why the jump light punch hit. And as Tyrant's saying, there was multiple things he had to think about. Sansara's on the way. Dalsim's throwing out Yoga Fires. It's like, what's going on? And then the jump light punch goes, yo, yo.
Fantastic play. Broski takes that 3-0 over Akainu, who is no slouch. So that is a massive victory for Broski. One of his easier matchups. So, you know, very fortunate Broski got a Guile first game in top 8. You know, now he has to advance on, and we're going to see some of the winners matches next.
Very convincing from Broski there.
Yeah, but first, guys, shouts to you all for joining us. We're going to be looking at some classic matches coming up very soon. But please check out the Pro Tour Premier Pass, guys. Support the scene, support the Capcom Cup. All proceeds go towards the prize pot. Yeah, so this pass is already out. CPT 2018 Premier Pass. It includes the Sakura and Akuma CPT costumes, as well as the Champion Choice one that has yet to be announced, because obviously, Menad RD was the champion. I almost forgot. And you're going to get a CPT stage which is to be announced as well. The Ring of Power. Oh, mate, it looks sick. I believe it's good. I hope it has a good theme tune because I do want that. A remix of the Bison theme. And as well, if you do pick up this pass, you'll get the golden metallic colors EX4, I believe it is. I want that for my Colleen, man. That gold is so clean. We need to pick up that pass. We need to pick it up quickly. Do indeed. And also, do not forget, we are on our third character release. Falk has just been recently released. She is part of the Season 3 DLC character pass. If you haven't got this pass and you want to pick it up, be sure to do so. You can pick it up anywhere. Okay. Sakura, Blanca, and Falk are out. Who are you looking forward to the most now out of the 3? For me personally, I'm actually looking forward to Cody more than Sagat. Yeah, same. Cody's going to be, he's one of my favorite Street Fighter characters. But all you know now is the last 2 characters are males, and if you haven't got the fight money to buy these characters individually, just get them collectively with the season pass. That's how you do it. I've got my season pass. Have you got yours? Go pick it up. And of course, we are in the month of Street Fighter's 30th anniversary, Alpha 2, ST, all those old man games. Yes, Richard, I hope you heard me. All those old man games are in this package here. It will be coming out on May the 29th. Listen, Jammers, see me on Alpha 2, bro. I'd rather not. See me on Alpha 2. Teach me how to play Rose, and I might think about playing she's cheap in that game, you know. I know she is. She's so cheap. But, the Doppelgangers? I'm so looking forward to this, man. Being able to play Super Turbo on my PS4 online, that's like a dream come true alone. So I'm really hyped for that, man. But of course, you get a whole bunch of different games. You know, all the Alpha series, that classic Third Strike. Of course. With online play. But yeah, it's going to be dope, man. I can't wait.
And you can play online. Don't forget that. And if you do pre-order it, I believe, you receive a digital copy of Ultra Street Fighter 4. Who doesn't love Ultra Street Fighter 4?
Come on, everybody loves Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Relento, DeCapre, Elena.
Poison.
Healing. Sorry, I went there. But yes, guys, as well, think about getting up some picking up some headsets. The Victrix Pro. I was about to say it. I didn't say it, Richard. I was about to say it. But yeah, visit vitrixpro.com and you can pre-order these headsets. Now, I'm not actually sure the official release date for these, but we have seen these being tested out at NCR and Final Round.
I like the color scheme, man.
I'm
a fan of purple as it is, so.
But that is the official headset sponsor. Now, if you want to go over to the official stick, the arcade stick sponsor, go over to Razer, their website there, and you can pick up the Razer Panthera either with the Street Fighter 5 colors or the original Razer colors there. This is the official fight stick for the CPT 2018. You can use the code FIGHTING to get a discount.
Get that free Razer THS spinner as well, so you can just be like Ibuki V-Trigger too.
You do. And obviously if you want to customize it, you can as well. And if you want to get some matching attire to your joystick.
Oh, that is too sick. I love that throwback to the Alpha 2.
Of
so
course.
Sick.
And they got it with Ryu's SF5 battle outfit, the homeless Ryu there. But yeah, this t-shirt is available for you guys to pick up. So if you want to pick that up, get some Street Fighter merch with Razer on it as well.
Awesome.
Be sure to pick that up.
Oh yeah, guys. Also, be sure to use promo code CPT18. Get 10% off all products. Vertigear.com. Get yourself that clean gaming chair so when you can be comfortable busting those heads online on rank mode, you know, grinding for those precious LP.
I actually need to get myself one of those chairs. My back is starting to hurt when I play these games because I keep leaning forward and complaining.
I've got one at home I wear when I have on my stream, man. You have to have one. If you're playing for extended periods of time, you have to have one. You have to have one. But, okay, so we are going to take a little break now, guys. But don't go anywhere because we're going to have some exciting games for you to watch during that break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Now.
Round one. Fight.
Getting his cannons now. He's missing them earlier. These skills through.
Nice strings here as well.
Has her cornered. Having taken hardly any damage as well. Oh, I think he tried to back medium punch that, but got hit. Wake up
Really
runs.
getting clipped a lot by these instant air legs.
Missing his instant dive kick quite a lot.
Oh, that was
the
spiral there.
Oh, Nuki, so clever. Mixing up that reversal so well.
Into the corner.
Oh, finally blocks it. Oh, she's getting caught holding up back maybe. Oh. Beautiful hard kick. Nice EX legs. And the instant overhead. Nuki moves into match point.
That's a lot of dropped cannon strikes.
Yeah, maybe there was like 4 or 5 that round, Logan. Not like Hurricane. He's in again. Has her cornered. Wow. Preemptive hard kick. What?
Didn't know what side he was on. And in the scramble, just went for the DP because that is what he does.
Oh, he tried to DP that air legs, didn't get it.
I think he got like clashing medium.
Wow, getting hit by buttons after the EX legs. Nice. Okay, backs away. Slight life lead here for Nuki. Nice EX.
Nice. Oh, just out of range. That counter hit again.
That standing jab pushing him back a bit further than expected. Oh, back, that's buttons. Good bait.
Yeah,
Yeah, just go for the simple punish. Big
Still
damage.
alive.
What? He went enough back. He's going to lose a chunk of health. He could die. He's alive. It's an overhead.
Oh, the DP!
Hurricane Raggle.
We all saw the instant overhead coming. It was too bait.
He died for it earlier. He does it again.
Let's go, Hurricane.
Oh, that stand jab. I think it's on purpose.
Yeah.
Seems to push him back. Oh, nice. Skill through. Still match point Nuki. Hurricane trying to slow it down. Get him some momentum now. Big EX wake up there. What a turning point. Oh. Slight life lead here for Hurricane, but that V-trigger fully stocked. Kanuki, activation from Hurricane. Nice throw. Sends him backwards, opens him up. That
He's
should
going
be
to take it, and it's
Oh,
two
it is.
apiece. And you can see the crowd popping off right now. Get wrecked.
Hurricane back in it. The adaptamentation.
Look at
Wow.
that death stare. Look at that.
Whoo. Rago DP. Rago. Did you see that? He died literally 2 games ago for doing that DP. But that's Hurricane.
I think everyone in the room saw that instant overhead coming.
True. Good point, good point.
Not going to lie.
Instant overhead's usually safe to shore use though, but clearly not safe to DP. To Cammy's one.
Cannon spike. Feed and grab, don't stand up.
Wow, Hurricane expressing himself now. Being a bit too disrespectful. Nuki ready.
Expressing himself into a life deficit though, unfortunately.
He's quite a hard guy to control, isn't he, Hurricane? So explosive. So disrespectful as well. Look at that, don't jump back, says Hurricane. Big punish. Nice choice there from Nuki. Beautiful interruption. Did he get a conversion though? Wants to activate now. Oh, what
nice.
a punish. Jumps out there. She's got that V-trigger and almost has a critical arc. She can very well win this. Building that meter up. Hurricane with 0 resources. Can't do anything about this right now. Oh, what was he doing?
No.
Dash, down for a medium punch. No.
Oh, she's still alive. Oh, he
I
risked it
can't
all.
believe it. I can't believe he went and a slight smirk from Hurricane. Oh my day. If I was Nuki, I wouldn't even been in his face in that situation. I would have just gone back to throwing fireballs.
Oh, execution error, that must have been.
Interrupts it there, son.
I like how Nuki's made an adaptation though about not taking throws.
Yeah, he got hit once or twice and that was it.
Yeah, jump back OS all the time now.
Nice, that down
ready.
charge. Missed this into the air legs. Nuki in a good position to close this out. It is match point. Wake up V reversal. Sorry, V skill.
And he's OSing
Wow,
out
he's just
again.
getting out of there. What?
Oh, nice interruption.
Medium in the middle. Oh my, Nuki's done it.
He's out
Beautiful
of the tournament.
resilience.
Good showing from Hurricane, but the craziness unfortunately cost him in the end.
Such a good run. Nuki has been just so resilient today. And in that situation, having gone 2 up to lose 2 games, he could have easily crumbled, but that's the experience of a guy like that.
Let's do this.
Let's rumble.
Better get ready!
Bow to me. Bust you up.
Now you'll die!
Let's go. Insect.
Allow me to show you the truth.
You better not for me.
Don't move.
Don't underestimate me.
All right, everybody, and welcome back to the CPT Online, the European West 1. Myself, Jammers, and Tyrant still on the mic. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying the matches so far. We have gone through the losers side of round 1 of the top 8.
The first crew, two, yeah. First two
so,
games.
Brick emerged victorious, and Broski did. So those two are going to be awaiting the opponents of the next 2 sets, which will move on to the winners side. So if my streamer can get the brackets for you on screen, lovely. He listens. That's why he's hired. There you go.
Lovely.
So
Thanks, guys.
it's Shax and Phenom going to be going up. I believe this is the first match. So this will be going up shortly.
This is going to be a hype one.
I think this is going to be one of the favorites. I think whoever wins this might win the whole thing.
That's a very good shout.
But that's going to be Shax versus Phenom. And on the other side of the winners bracket, we got Zerat going up against Takamura.
Wow.
Takamura made that recent switch to Akuma. So
He did. That's a Kuma mirror match.
yeah, if we're thinking about this theoretically, it will be an Akuma mirror match. I don't know who to call it though, because Takamura's been on fine form, and Zera is that specialist with Akuma.
Yeah, Takamura, of course, making a top 8 finish at Brussels Challenge.
Yeah,
5th place, I believe.
he could have slightly placed higher.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hard to call.
I mean, he beat John Takeuchi
Yeah, he did.
in a very, very impressive fashion. So, you know, he's able to take down an amazing top Japanese player like that. So,
Me and him have both played John Takeuchi. We know how good this guy is.
oh,
so
he's amazing. Yeah, he's an amazing player.
he's an insane
really, really
player.
solid.
And I actually respect him for sticking with Rashid despite what's happened to him.
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
again,
I think Rashid is still, you know, somewhat decent. Like, he's not, like, I mean, he got nerfed, sure, same as Abigail, but they're not completely write-offs now.
they're not obliterated. You can still pick them.
You just got to work a little bit harder now.
Just got
That's
to
all.
think about it. I'm putting that lightly. You got to think about what you're doing. But yeah, so it will be. Yeah, okay. I see on my screen. So it's going to be Shax versus Phenom. So these two were actually in the grand finals for Gfinity season 3 finals. Phenom's team won. So Team Nordivin, that's who he is representing now.
Solid
and of course,
team.
Shax, the other Fnatic player, the only Fnatic player to be. Actually, no, that's wrong. There was 2 Fnatic players in losers, 2 Fnatic players in winners.
Yeah.
Evenly distributed. I see you guys,
match,
Fnatic.
Every match had a Fnatic player.
Do you know, I can't help but feel they actually, before any tournament, the Fnatic guys just get them in the meeting room at the office. They start deliberating. It's like, right, you 2 winners, you 2 losers, so we get as much screen time as possible.
Planning ahead.
Don't care who wins, you all get bonuses. Fnatic should hire me as your manager. I'll get all the bonuses.
Hey, listen, man, this is going to be a good one right now. So, if all 4 players in winner side, young players.
Yes, that is very
know?
true. I think they're all below 25, 24 actually.
Yeah, you're probably right there. They're all, you know, up and coming players.
Not Phenom, he's established in the season.
Yeah, Phenom is established. So Shax, actually, let's be honest.
If we're talking about age, then yes,
Yeah.
they're still growing.
Oh, wow, he went with Laura here.
He went with Laura and he picked V-Trigger 1 Spark Show. Now, what did Phenom pick? Yeah, V-Trigger 2 Eruption of Power. So that's going to give him access to that Mouth Blast move.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Phenom, I respect him for sticking with Nikali despite what people have been leaving him, because he's not that he's weak, he's just very pedestrian. It's boring.
But, yeah, I know what you mean. But, like, this character is so effective. Like,
It's a very consistent boring.
I don't see any reason why this character is not like top tier. He's got all the tools.
When we're discussing about who's top, who's bottom, Nakali, Logan says all the time, Nakali always gets left out the conversation when he's always up there.
Yeah, I feel like he's super strong, this character.
All right, and right now it's looking good for Shax at the moment.
Laura, on the other hand, is a character that a lot of the Laura players feel like she is just not viable these days. I mean, I disagree because I feel like no matter what, she's always in it as long as she's got V-Trigger.
Look, her core concept is still there.
I understand that they have problems with neutral and it's getting the initial hit and getting the party started that can be the issue.
Well,
there you go.
Round.
Venom.
Disguidance closing it out. But yeah, as Tyrant was saying, it's like they like to lament quite a bit. It's because the strength of the characters fluctuated so much.
Yeah.
They're just not used to it anymore.
That V-Trigger change, to be honest, was a big change. Because it was designed originally as a V-Trigger, as a 2-bar V-Trigger, and now all of a sudden it's a 3-bar. It can really mess with the player.
She got new tools in it, but it's for how long it takes to get it. And good wave punish there from Phenom into the command grab, and he might close it out after this next sequence.
Next one, yeah, the meaty there. He knew he wanted to escape the command grab, perhaps. I love that. Phenom is just so good at reading his opponent. We saw that in the Gfinity finals. He just knows exactly what his opponent wants to do, and he knows exactly what to do to prevent them from doing so.
Yeah, look, and these sets here, despite them being online, these sets here are the ways for the better players to express themselves because it's longer sets. He's got more time to figure out his opponent and more time to assert his dominance, try out some new things as well. Despite points being on the line, so you wouldn't want to risk that. You have to remember as well, Nakali got very good and interesting changes. He's more flexible when it comes to comboing. Because remember, he can cancel into V-Trigger off the second hit of Disguidance.
He can, yeah.
And he can do it off the first hit of EX Valiant Rebellion.
Yeah, he's got some new, cool mid-screen combos and stuff like that do a lot of corner carry.
I haven't actually seen people use them, though.
Yeah, I've seen them, a couple of times. I mean, there's not really that. There's not a great deal of Nakali players these days. I mean, I've seen a few of them using it online, but
that's it. But
it's about it, to be honest.
If you think of the grand scheme of things, the question is, has it changed his core concept as a character? It hasn't changed.
It hasn't at all. It's just keeping him, somewhat interesting for the actual few players that there are using him.
Of course. And you know what? I'll tell you something. So the team leaders of Unequal Media, one of them actually did say Nakali should cancel his stomp into V-Trigger. He said that months before it happened.
Yeah, he can do that. Yeah, he can do that. Yeah.
All right,
so here we go.
I like Phenom's uses of the ground pound. He doesn't use it too liberally to get caught off guard by a jump. He is not too predictable with them.
He has half of a V-gauge already, and he's taken, a medium's worth of damage.
But you have to remember, look at Shax's V-gauge here. He's about to get V-Trigger, but Sunset Wheel.
Yep. Now Phenom, he's going to look to activate as soon as he possibly can. Just backing away for a moment. Shax, the low medium.
What a confirm
corner carry. Bad breath. All right.
Marlboro style.
Oh, yeah.
Good tech there. And then chased down with the bolt charge. Hard read, and he dashes up. And audacious attempt on defense from Phenom. He pressed the button.
Yeah. He's just, like I said, he just knows. He just knows.
All right, Spark Show's activated.
Yep. Phenom, a very well-traveled player.
Wait a minute.
Him all around.
Wait a minute. And Sunset Wheel, the tick throw. Takes it there for Shax. I mean, that was very brazen because that was a do-or-die situation for both players. But
he did a command grab as well. If he jumped out of that, that was curtains. I think regular throw would have been a nicer choice, perhaps.
It's part of the game. You got to take these risks, man. It's that gratifying feeling when you land a command throw when you kill the opponent.
No doubt.
All right, but we're trapped in the corner right now here. Forward throw here from Phenom.
Yep. Command grab. And we know he is the king of the Nakali command grabs.
I mean, he dunks our Lord and Savior 5 times in a row.
Who could forget that? Poor Daigo got put in the spin cycle. All right.
Jump. All right.
That was a good jump. I respect it.
He's working on the perfect, though. Oh, talking about clean jumps and the resets.
He went for a jab anti-air. I mean, the DP's there. All right. Stomp. Safe on block, though.
He's trying to catch Phenom pressing buttons. He's trying to swing for the hills here.
Yeah, he is indeed.
And I saw that jab anti-air. Don't think I didn't see that, Phenom.
Oh, the delay button there from Phenom got caught.
Stays in front.
Stun maybe next? Yeah.
Wow.
Dead.
You can still get lured in this game.
You definitely can. This is what I'm saying. As long as the core style of the character exists the way that we just saw, she's still going to be a threat. Same with Ken, man.
Yeah.
We just saw Chris T win a tournament. a lot of people are saying that like characters like Ken and Laura, they can't really do it anymore. But the momentum side of things, once they get going, it's still like super good.
I feel when people say that, it's just a general vague term. They're not being specific, and it's a thing where it's like they can't do what they mean is they can't be as active as they want in neutral. As me and Tyrant been saying, I'll regurgitate it again. The core gameplay of these characters is still there. Once they get the ball rolling, since this game is heavily momentum based, they can take a round.
Yep.
Perfectly exhibited there by Shax.
Yeah.
You look at that. If you think of just a casual player watching that, and we said, "Oh yeah, Laura's not as good as she was season 2." Saw that round. It's like, what's the problem?
She can still do that.
Still do it.
Exactly.
And remember, your opponent has to kind of give you the opportunity. You either have to force it,
True.
or your opponent can actually give you the opportunity.
I mean, I understand what they're saying. It's like they find it difficult to get the initial momentum going. So, you know, it's not just. But at the same time, you know, characters like Laura, they can get in quite quickly. You know, they can surprise you if they use that V-skill dash at the wrong time for the opponent to be ready. It can be over.
And that's the thing here. I want to see.
You just have to really be ready.
All right, back throw here. Half of Shax's health has gone from stray hits and throws, but Phenom goes for that audacious attempt on the DP, gets punished. Try to chase down a backlash there, Shax, to no avail.
All right, there we go. Nice whiff punish there from Phenom. Using that crouch medium, such a good button from the Kali. He's got some fantastic buttons to buffer in the neutral. Yeah. Stand medium is great.
Staggered mediums, man. Yep. They're crazy with this character.
All right, just protecting that space in front of him.
Yeah, that's all Shax wanted. He wanted the connection into V-Trigger 1. Gets the command ground.
All right, there we go. Oh, the anti-air, but the Dragon Punch. And, of course, when she gets hit, that fiber will dissipate.
Ooh, execution error. Oh, this is going to be big. This is going to be very big. Oh, why'd you do that? You didn't need to do that. Oh, you're too obvious.
He jumped out. He knew. That's what I'm saying. Like, Phenom he's so good at reading his opponent, and he knows what a player like Shax wants to go for. He just knows.
In that situation,
it's almost scary.
Oh, that was a nice
good charge in there as well.
And Phenom punished the landing frames of that jump by walking under. Good punish.
All right.
Good tech. That was a vital tech there from Shax. He hasn't got Spark Show yet. He's stunned. I don't think he's going to be able to activate it. Let's see what happens.
Okay, going to get the juggle here.
Stays in front.
The reset, yeah.
Committed. What a response from Phenom. 2-1.
Yo, look at the clock. 80. You beat him in 19 seconds.
Wow, 19 seconds.
Isn't that how old Shax is?
Oh, no, I think he's 20 now.
Okay.
I think he's allowed out past 10 now. I don't know, but he's at home. He's playing. It's 2-1 to Phenom right now. What a response. I got to say, this guy is after them points. Remember, he's one of the other 2 European players, or sorry, the other European player that has qualified consistently throughout, as long as I can remember, for CPT. The Europeans getting out there. So Problem X, Luffy, and Phenom, they've always qualified. Yeah, as far as I can remember.
They're the 3 best in Europe, without a doubt. You know, you can't deny that, to be honest.
Look, and when Phenom's looking for points, he's looking for points.
I like how like relaxed he is throughout the CPT season. He's just like, what, the Pro Tour's coming up? I need to get some points. Okay, let me go get some points. Travels to wherever, just gets his points, and then he's done.
It's a difficult and arduous journey, but I actually respect his philosophy. He said it on Gfinity. He's like, look, I'm not going to stop until the job's done.
I like that.
I'm not going to stop until the job's done. And look, as far as he's aware, the job's not done.
Man is on job. Like, comes and gets his points. That's it.
I thoroughly respect him. Man.
Like, it's not just the CPT this guy's successful with. You know, E-League last year, massive performances from him, and we're going to see that later in this year as well. He's going to be back there doing more damage.
But first, he's got to do good in this ranking event first, but he's 2-1 up.
Yep, can't get ahead of yourself in this Pro Tour season.
It looks like Shax is responding really well, but this positional advantage has gone into Phenom's favor.
All right, where we go. Reset. Okay.
I respect that delay tech.
Yeah.
I do respect that.
No Dragon Punch from Phenom, just holding it down.
Wow. No one ever uses that.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was
Crouch Fierce? When this character was first announced, I originally thought that would be the anti-air you use, but it wasn't.
Hell no. All right.
Ooh. What did he try and catch there with that jab? I wonder.
Back throw to the corner, and this is where it becomes so scary. What's it going to be? Another one?
Hang on. Good tech.
I like it. The regular throw, and now I think he wants to stop Shax from jumping.
Well, Shax ain't going to get the V-Trigger now. He's not going to get it.
Yeah, he's giving it up, basically.
Walk behind that thunderclap, yeah. He's going to have to do another one. He might have to do another one.
I mean, he's got 2 more V-reversals if he needs them.
Hang on, hang on! He got too bold.
He just, I think Phenom just knows the style of player Shax is.
I think he's in his head.
He does take these brash reads sometimes, you know. He does go for these big risks, and Phenom is just comfortable to wait it out and just punish.
I respect the brazen attempts. You have to do it sometimes. But if you overextend yourself against a guy like Phenom, he will punish you for it. And it's working well right now. We're on set point. He's got critical out on deck as well. Good reversal. He's going to need it. This is where Shaxx is at. He's on the back foot the whole way through because I don't think he's going to get V-trigger this round.
Oh, good Dragon Punch anti-air.
One low forward will do it.
Solid.
All right, from Shaxx.
And this could be the starter.
I respect it.
Man, Shaxx is just guessing wrong every time.
Yeah.
Phenom is in his head.
Touch counter again. Spark Show is activated. He's going to have to make this sequence really good. Goes for the safest option. Trade.
Okay. Oh, wow.
He can chip him. He can chip him. Yeah, he's chip.
He's dead.
Yeah.
You're done.
As soon as he activated V-trigger Shaxx, Phenom was like, thank you for the win.
Exactly. That means there's no more V reversal. And that's gonna be that. So I don't think any of us expected to not see Phenom in this top 8 at some point, but in winners final, you know, it's just expected at this point.
That was mad convincing there from Phenom. Dominating fashion as well.
One of the most consistent European players, without a doubt.
Let us not forget, as he said, he's mad consistent.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's going to be progressing through to winners finals. So he'll be sitting there pretty, waiting for our next set that will be happening, which is going to be Zera versus Takamura.
Akuma Miras?
I hope so.
All the Akumas.
Because I love it when Akuma players go up against themselves. Or you ask them about their characters, like, I never played the Akuma mirror.
Right?
No one likes to play their mirror matches
Oh,
in this
man.
game. It's
No, I mean, some mirror matches are better than others. I mean, like, normally the Shoto mirror matches, I don't even think Akuma falls into that category anymore. The amount of tools this guy has is overwhelming.
Look, when we first saw this character, it's like we were a bit skeptical at first, but as the year went on, I said, look, this guy has the most flexible toolset in the game. I mean, if you see him go up against Nakali's the hybrid of the game because he's got one of each motion, but it's a linear kind of toolset. Akuma, mad flexible.
Yeah.
Changes jump arc in like 2 or 3 different ways. Fireball, demon flip, or the dive kick.
So many options.
Strong pressure on the ground. V-trigger's amazing. Hard knockdown DP. That did get toned down. Or crouch fist. That got extra recovery frames. So you can't,
it did.
You can't throw it out as liberally as you could before.
You can whiff punish that a lot easier. But, you know, the solid Akuma players aren't really the type to throw this out. They're just going to play that solid ground game. Whiff punish with medium kick into the Tatsu when they need to. And Akuma, man, like a lot of people, me and myself included, feel like he's the best character in the game right now.
Look, I'm going to concur with that. I don't refute that.
Top tier.
I mean, you've got Akuma and Cammy. That's the general consensus. Those are the top 2 characters right now. But Cammy's health, well, at the same time, they both got health tantamount to one another. They're both 900 vitality, but her toolset is not as flexible. Her damage output is not as big, I'd say. But that's only slightly. We can nitpick at these characters all day, but you see 2 Akumas on your screen. I bet these 2 stand medium kick their way to Grandmaster. It must work. If it does work, I might actually think about playing ranked. Why are there so many Grandmasters? I've fallen behind. I've been left behind. I got my diamond ranking stopped. I couldn't do it. I see you play ranked.
Diamond isn't cool anymore, bro.
Nah, apparently it's a C rank now. No, man, I'm forever a diamond rank, innit? I'm not going to be doing anything of that. But yeah, okay. The players are ready to go.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Who's your money on?
I don't know, man. Like, Takamura's been super impressive in... Actually, it's weird. It's a weird one with Takamura because he's undoubtedly a solid player.
Right.
You know, he does work throughout the year. But when it comes to Capcom Pro Tour, something awakens in this kid. And he just does super well. I mean, last year, he was one of the most consistent European placings at CPT events he was at. So, yeah. For me, I'm going to have to go with Takamura, man.
Damn, he's got more points than the Akuma aficionado? Wow. There's a problem here. No, I'm kidding. So one's in the battle outfit, one's in the default outfit. So Akuma versus Akuma. I will tell you guys one thing. Akuma is winning this set. You get to see more Akuma. Yay.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, so the combo started. Wow.
Man, there's been a patch or something because I remember him there to do that before.
Well, Zero had a really good start from that, that fast forwarding, but feature activation.
Yep, let's go. It looks like we're about even on life here.
Oh, the counter hit. Why did you press a button?
I don't think he can. Actually, I think he can kill.
He's done. He's done.
Go Shoryu.
Tremble into pieces. Now, one thing I do remember when we were talking to some of the UK guys, it's when you get knocked down by Akuma, it's not really worth pressing buttons. Oh, the counter hit forward fierce. Big damage going to be here coming for Takamura.
All right, the low medium kick.
They both got CA on deck as well.
Okay.
This is it. You're going to see this character just be running around, running amok. Good anti-air. Yep. Heavy DP as well.
Yep, great anti-air. Oh, my goodness. He countered the landing frames on the EX Demon. That was crazy.
Ooh. Talk about crazy. Gonna do big damage here.
Yeah, good conversion there for Takamura. Now he's just got to play, you know, that keep away. He doesn't really have to do much.
Oh, why did you didn't need to do that?
He tried it at low. He tried it.
Oh,
Dead.
never mind. That still works. Damn, I forgot.
Does indeed. There you go.
I seldom see it nowadays. I don't.
Yeah,
Season 1, you saw everyone doing jab into V-trigger wake up. Now I don't see it anymore.
Yeah, that was such a thing in previous seasons. You're right. You're right.
Now I can't remember the frame date on that. Jab into V-trigger, was that +6 on hit? I need to double check.
Yeah,
I need to double check.
Well, it's enough for a medium kick, so it's at least +5.
I mean,
you know?
that's insane. And if you're not going to be checking your opponent's wake up, if you're not going to be doing your meaties, then your opponent's going to be getting away with stuff like that. You do not want to be letting the opponent get away with that.
Oh yeah, you can't. It's just that simple. You can't let them pressure you all day. You need to show them sometimes that you're willing to wake up with buttons, wake up with reversals, you know, back dashes, things like that. Which, you know, they're all risks in their own way, but they all cover certain escapes, and so, you know, they will cover certain options. So
I mean, Takamura could have actually lost that round because after Zero activated off the red fireball to V-trigger, he tried to do the Tatsu.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, you know you can lose a round because I want people to understand that about this game. When you make decisions like that and take risks like that, you know it can just snowball and you could lose a round.
All right,
because you try to overextend. But
let's check it out here.
1-0 to Takamura at the moment.
Yeah, playing a bit more conservative now. It looks like no one wants to take too much of a risk. Those medium punches, man.
Did he?
Wow.
Did he mean to do that?
I'm not sure.
It didn't look like he did, but...
All right, here we go. Big combo. The palm gets the pressure after that. That's another thing that separates the top tier characters from the rest. Characters that get good pressure off their combos, off their B&Bs.
Yeah.
Like Akuma, you know, he just goes into the palm or the dragon punch, gets good pressure afterwards.
And those staggered mediums as well. I hate them. Can you follow up? No, you can't.
That was beautiful. But likewise, a nice back hard punch anti-air of his own. All right.
All right, good blocks here. He's trying to escape.
Okay, the late cancellation off the target
Shouldn't
combo.
have challenged that.
In front with the fireball pressure. Yo, Zera.
He might lose now.
I think
that might be it.
Nope, not dead now. Nearly.
This is it. Going to be the situation. What's it going to be? Forward throw. And I like that he didn't go for a frame kill specifically because Zera might have been looking for that. He kind of just like walked in, walked out.
True.
Wait for the delayed
throw.
Sometimes
if you make it too obvious, you know, that can be a downfall. So great play from Takamura.
All right, low forward confirmed into the Tatsu.
Oh, yes, dragon punch.
Well, that's the first one that's been licked off.
Takamura's reads have been great. Oh, look at the punish on that.
I think I think he wanted back hard punch.
Oh,
and because it side switched.
You are right. You are right. That was a great option though.
That's actually sick.
That covers both. That's so sick. That's really good.
Brilliant. Yeah, I can't help but feel. Give him the benefit of the doubt and say he wanted to do back hard punch. The forward hard punch came out instead.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him afterwards if he intended to do that. But that was really cool. All right, let's go.
Activate. I've seen too many hard knockdown DPs today.
Oh, the jab just jabs him out and now activates on his own side as well. Down medium kick.
He's looking for that confirm, but Zera's V-trigger has dissipated now. Takamura's still got a nice healthy stock.
He's actually punishing that consistently. That's really impressive from Takamura.
What's it going to be from Zera? Good tech, vital tech.
JX Fireball sends a couple back of his own. And now Zera can't really jump because that super is a threat.
Oh my god, he jumped. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, from that range, it was kind of fine. And the EX Air Fireball.
The Tiger Knee version as well did that straight off the floor.
And in situations like that, that's really potent. That's really potent to close out the rounds.
It's really good, you know, like that. Oh, here we go. Takamura now.
He's really found his stride with this character. Execution error from Zera. Let's go. Delayed medium. That could have been punished.
Okay, here we go. Side switch, but no combo afterwards.
No, these two are literally scared. There's no point pressing buttons against this guy.
Oh no. This is all going downhill for Zera. He's making a series of
mistakes.
He's dead. He's dead. Super.
Pack it up. He was ready. The parry, the V skill.
When the student outdoes the master.
Well, the traditional Akuma tech 101. If you see a V reversal, please parry, get that full combo. And because he had CA on deck, that was guaranteed win. 2-0 to Takamura B right now.
For those of you that don't know, by the way, Takamura was a Ken player until like, what, maybe 3 months ago?
What month are we in? May? Yeah. That sounds about right. 2-3 months ago?
Yeah. Like, he's been playing Akuma for only a few months, and he is already this comfortable with the character.
Well, remember, it still falls under the Shoto archetype.
True.
And there's you just get more healthy and potent tools.
A lot of people say have said that, like, if you played Ken in previous seasons and you want to compete in this season, just pick Akuma because you know the tools are similar but just very, very, very amped up.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
And I like that Takamura's actually found his stride. This character, obviously, when everyone starts a new character, they struggle a bit. But there was one point where it's like, dude, just go back to Ken. It doesn't look like it's working for you.
I mean, he can still do that, but at this point, I feel like, why would you?
I think it happened at Brussels. When I saw him play at Brussels, I thought, right, that's the turning point that he's really found his stride. This character is working for him. He understands how V-Trigger works, the movement, the spacing, the buttons to press in neutral. It's working out for him, and right now, he's outdoing Zera. And I think Zera had the same problem Takamura did. He tried to do back hard punch, but came out as forward hard punch instead. Got a combo.
Nice jump in there. Good timing from Zera. And now this looks like a different Zera to the one we saw previously.
I mean, he's going to have to make some sharp adaptations now.
Yo.
Ooh, that was a good round. Very convincing round.
Massive. Nice one there with a V-skill kick.
I noticed that Zera done this as well. I've seen comps do this a lot more as well. The Akuma players are starting to walk under jump-ins and just punish the landing frames, back hard punch to cancel to the demon flip.
I mean, you just hold forward, right?
Yeah.
You just hold forward, walk under, and then do the hard punch. So.
Hey, man, he's got good walk speed. What can I say?
Nice. Whiff punish there with the target combo. And this is one of the things, Akuma is just so good on the ground. Airborne, everywhere.
Where does he have what fault does he have outside of his health? Can you even class that as a fault? That's not even a blemish anymore.
It's not. You can't say, oh, he's got low health because it's irrelevant.
Good anti-air. All right, look forward.
Wow, nice Dragon Punch anti-air there. Good fundamentals.
These guys have been consistent, and as I say that, commentator's curse. Big damage coming in for Zero right now.
Okay, the frame kill there into the meaty crouch fierce.
Good jump. Oh, well-timed V-reversal.
Yeah, caught him airborne.
He can win this game.
Yeah, he can. Takamura gonna have to look for tricky summon now.
Forward throw. This is where it can start.
Raging Demon? I want to see it.
He's not going to do it. Oh, he's not going to do it. He needs to get a clean combo.
He tried it.
I think he tried it there.
He tried it there.
Wow. As I said, he wasn't going to do it. I saw that random dash.
Yeah, you know that's what you wanted, right? You know it.
That was nuts.
So Zera holding it down, not allowing Takamura to take that 3-0, and now Zera needs to do some work right now.
Well, look, when he was 2-0 down, and guys at home remember this as well, when you're 2-0 down in the set and you want to win, you have no choice but to win. Otherwise, you're just going to go out 3-0 or 3-1.
I mean, you know, it's still winner's side, right? But you don't want to play unnecessary games.
Yeah.
That's how you could describe loser's bracket. It's unnecessary games. If you stay in the top, you know, you're playing less matches, and you know, you win one more game, you're guaranteed top 3, right? You drop down, you know, it could not happen for you. There could be some killers waiting for you. You could get a horrible matchup when you drop into the loser's side. You know, there's a lot of things that go into what makes a tournament bracket. So let's see here. Let's see if Zera can stay in the winner's side or if Takamura is going to shoot him down to the losers.
I just feel Takamura has been outmatching him in a lot of areas, and he's been more confident on offense.
Yep.
I think Zera's waiting for certain things to happen. Good jump in. What a jump in at the start. But as you wait for certain things, Takamura's going to capitalize on it. Another execution error there from Takamura, but we're on the right side of the screen again. Good anti-air.
Beautiful anti-air. That was so clean.
Heavy DP as well. He's been really good with these EX air fireballs Zera today.
All right. Zera is just completely turning us around, it seems.
I think he's figured out what he wants to do, and it's like, look, you can't keep waiting to find out what Takamura is going to do. You can't do that against Akuma regardless anyway. Good crush counter fierce.
Crouch fierce, so good. He loves that button, by the way. That's like Zera's favorite button in the world.
Oh, yeah. I've seen some weird stuff he does with that button, and it works half the time.
You see him just trying it whenever he can. You know, why not? It's plus on block, +3.
And you get good screen carry from that as well.
Amazing. You get a full combo anywhere on the screen.
I think Takamura tried to do a heavy DP, but it came out as a jump hard punch instead. But he's on the back foot this round.
Yeah, Zera is just looking super solid right now. Oh, he went for the juggle, but all right, he still gets a combo off that crouch medium kick. +3 on hit.
If things go his way, he goes for the pseudo safe jump.
Oh, walks under. Zera has... Wow, that was fast. My man speed ran that game.
I think he actually brought this game back. There's those 2 games back. He brought it back in the same amount of time it took Takamura to win the first game.
Yeah.
That is how quick and swift he's done this.
Zera just said, you know what? I'm the real Akuma player, bro. I'm holding it down right now. I'm not dropping into that losers. That's you.
Well, I could tell you. So he's either hungry, he has to go to the toilet, or he doesn't want to drop down and loses. And I want to say it's option 1. I want to say it's the former, right?
Well,
it could be anything. You're at home. It's like he hears his stomach growling. It's like, nah, man, I got to hurry and finish this set. It's like, I want to get something quick to eat. Do you know what I mean? But
shop stops closing soon, boy.
But look, what a turnaround. It's 2
Great
apiece.
stuff.
I mean, where did it go right for Zera, but where did it go wrong for Takamura?
It just looks like Zera all of a sudden, something clicked, and it's just like now all of a sudden he knows what to do.
I know what clicked. He said, I'm playing Akuma. It's like,
Yeah.
right, okay, I'm playing Akuma.
Listen,
Right?
Akuma is just super solid, man.
I've got the best damn character in the game. Why am I scared?
The best. The
Obviously,
best.
If you look in the mirror,
All
some
right.
people are scared to see the reflection. Oh, what a
The
jump in.
jump-in. That was on a button as well, not even on a fireball.
But these two, their jump-ins have been so sporadic, but they work half the time. Half the health. That's 60% gone. How did he?
Yep.
Off of one jump in.
Using that EX fireball. That actually takes off a lot
Demon
more damage.
flip throw. He might go for it. Good tech. Very obvious, but that was a safe option.
Okay.
Zera might actually be able to come back from this, you know. Oh, this could start. This could start something.
I mean, he could. I mean, he gets pressure now. He gets Oki.
V-Chick is gone.
B dash throw.
Good V reversal. Vital V reversal there from Takamura.
Okay.
No!
Oh no! You can't give this guy a chance. You cannot give him a
You're
chance.
so lucky that wasn't a heavy.
Walks under. Okay, the fireball is safe on block there. Oh, jab. Okay.
Look under jab. And
Takamura undoubtedly sighing.
he was just
Relief.
about to get V-Chick as well.
He was, yeah. He was going to get it back.
All right, so we're looking at set point here for Takamura. Has he woken up and found the way to win this set? Or is Zera going to come back? All right, now they're throwing out crouch fists all over the place.
Okay, good anti-air there. Zera not allowing another one of these jump-ins from Takamura. That pretty much cost him the last match.
Yeah, it did. Good anti-air with a medium Shoryuken.
The last round, rather. Okay, nice Dragon Punch. Just
Good
says,
interruption.
Get off me. Doesn't like being in that corner. And, you know, rightfully so. Who likes being in the corner against Kuma? Nice!
Good parry.
Good punish there as well.
To have the goal to do that in that situation, last game, last round.
This is big. Pressure off the palm.
Hang on.
The
That's
frame
it.
trap.
That's it.
Stun.
EXTP.
You're dead. You're dead. Takamura goes on to winners finals there. Takes it 3-2 over Zera. Zera fought back pretty convincingly, but it wasn't enough. It was not enough. Takamura was just super solid, shutting it down.
Wasn't enough. I mean, in that last situation there, Zera did try to press a button, challenging a +3 normal. I mean, sometimes in situations, when you're in a mirror match, you're trying to challenge your character in certain situations, it's best not to do it. Obviously, you're trying to go off the player's attempts on offense, but
you need to, like,
you
have
don't
a
try
feel
with it. You don't try for that button. No way. I mean, +3 crouch mediums. You really want to press a jab? And at that point, it's like, look, if this jab doesn't work, I've lost.
Yeah, exactly.
You bet the farm. But that was winners. Zera is not knocked out of the tournament. He's just knocked down into losers. So he'll be facing either Broski or Brick.
Or Brick, yeah.
One of those two.
Both pretty decent
there.
matchups, actually, for Akuma, though.
Well,
I feel
okay.
like he can definitely fight both of them.
Just got word it will be Zera going up against Brick. So it will be a Fnatic
Brick.
team
Cyclone.
kill. Well, that'll be interesting to watch, nevertheless, regardless. But guys, we are going to be taking a short break. So do not go anywhere. We'll be back with you shortly with more top 8 matches from here in the European West online tournament.
Punish it as fast as I can, but whatever the case was, it caused him to whip that uppercut.
Well, in a 2 out of 3, that kind of mistake is gigantic.
Yep.
Okay. Reinhardt back to blocking it.
As we said, one of the hardest things about run back, when you lose a match, you think about it a lot. When you win it,
Oh, no. Oh, man, this poor guy.
when you win it, you don't think about it as much.
It's going to take a big adjustment right now. I mean, not least in punishment timings, but on top of that, recognizing the little things that Momochi's do different, a little bit different spacings, blocking more at certain ranges rather than focusing. Been doing that quite a bit. This time, actually, the DP worked.
Ooh. Yeah, you can see he's been getting away with step kick or, you know, the fake step kick or overhead a lot more now because he's gotten Ryan thinking about it.
Right.
Good EX fireball to stop that momentum, but again, Momochi waking up with buttons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'll do that.
Ooh. Gives him a little taste of his own medicine there. Cross up Hurricane, just beat the uppercut.
So now it's Ryan focusing on that zone.
There we go.
The wake up button.
Ooh, trading. Wow, no uppercut from Momochi. Nope. And just a chip, yeah.
I'm not sure if it ended up being chip, but it could have been. See if he moved. I think he might have. No, it
That
was
was
chip.
chip, yep.
hoping that maybe he could just take that one block and live, but nope, not gonna do it.
Oh, great jump. Momochi with a bunch of meter, he can be very dangerous.
He doesn't get the soft knockdown like Ryu does, but
he can press with it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, great reaction, Reinhardt. Finally a focus at that range.
Good stuff there, Ryan.
Really different fireball timings for Ryan right now. Yeah. Momochi trying to figure it out. He's backing off a little bit.
Yeah, no uppercuts from Momochi. Just at that range where he's just worried that the uppercut will whiff if Reinhardt does an empty jump.
Right.
With those uppercuts.
Those fireballs have been really well placed. A little unusually placed.
Momochi, those super dangerous with that low focus. FADC.
Which one of these fighters will snatch victory?
Ooh, there it was. Did he get an opportunity? But didn't go for it, but here we go.
Is that it? Is that it?
Oh, uppercut from Reinhardt.
Is that it? That might be.
That is. Yes! That is enough. Reinhardt stays alive.
Cool.
Once again, by the skin of his teeth, taking that with an uppercut FADC.
Trying to settle himself down a little bit.
Challenging Momochi's uppercut.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
Love the timing he used on it.
And there's the first hit. What's next?
Oh, wow.
This battle is who is the strongest.
We have seen this so many times from Ryan versus Momochi. There's never a point where Momochi is safe.
Right.
Look at that. Fierce uppercut. Just do it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Beautiful.
And there haven't even been that many focuses there, so for him to react in that situation is really impressive. Oh, he wants that ultra back. That's been so important to his play.
Ooh, well, kicked him into the fireball.
Well, he's got the ultra back, but he doesn't have any life to use it. So match point, Iji Momochi. The last player from Japan. Yes, found an answer. Settles down a little bit. Love that timing too.
Yeah, always, you know people when they give up the focus and they want to dash.
Oh, he's in. Okay, here goes Momochi now. Trying to steal it. No, doesn't get it.
Beautiful throw. Gets him into the corner. Reinhardt now with an opportunity to land ultras very easily, but look how far he's backed out. Momochi just walked himself right out of the corner. Now with a life lead. I'll likely just see something right back and forth.
Okay, here comes Momochi. He can close it.
Oh, and an uppercut successful. Auto-correct uppercut.
Wow, we're going to the last round, folks.
Reinhardt and Momochi giving it everything they've got every time they've got them against each other.
Oh, big
and
jump.
A great jump to start the round for Reinhardt.
Risky jump or risky fireball from Momochi, but that's been working out for the most part there. They've been throwing these little funky fireballs. And now it's on Momochi to try to make this comeback. Oh, very cautious. Jumping over, but doing nothing. Now Momochi, he's far away, splitting a little bit of meter.
He looks lost. He looks confused, and Reinhardt is taking this round.
Man, I
agree. And he gets the crumple.
I agree.
Uppercut.
Momochi looks a little out of it right now. Okay, he's got it. Okay. Okay, has a chance. Okay, has a chance. What's the answer?
Oh, good throw tech. Wow, just goes in there.
Another chance here.
He gets him. Oh, did he get it in time? Did he get it in time? He did. He did. How much damage is this going to do?
It's not going to kill. Needs more.
Oh, my God. It killed Momochi.
That was like that pixel right there. I can't believe that killed.
That was karma from all the other rounds that Reinhardt got all those comebacks, all come back together.
Let's do this.
Let's rumble.
Better get ready!
Bow to me. Bust you up.
Now you'll die!
Let's go. Insect.
Allow me to show you the truth.
You better not for me.
Don't move.
Don't underestimate me.
The Capcom Pro Tour 2018 is sponsored by Victrix, Razer, and Vertigear.
Welcome back, guys, to the European Online Capcom Pro Tour. The first one, and we're on the west side for that one. But yeah, man, I still can't believe that Momochi's Ultra 2 killed Ryan at the end of that combo.
We were actually looking at that.
To this day, I don't know how it killed him.
I mean, looking at the damage output on that, it's like you think the last hit's like, nah, because it's scaled a couple.
That's
you think it's like, nah, last hit's not going to do it. Bam, out of nowhere.
Good stuff, though. Solid play. Classic to look back on you know, Street Fighter 4. Brought a lot of us into the scene, and it's just a really, really fun game. So, yeah, I'm always happy to watch that. But here we are, Street Fighter 5, and we're going to be catching up with the loser side next, guys. It's going to be Zera versus Brick. That's going to be the next match we're going to have coming up. So it's going to be an Akuma versus Zangief affair. And, yeah, what do you think about this one, man?
It's interesting because it can... you know, the pendulum can swing both ways. You know, Akuma having the more flexible tool set. Brick and Zangief limited to what they can do, but if he gets the hardest of hard reads, it could all be in his favor. He just needs to land that one grab, and that's the philosophy he's been following throughout the time I've been watching him play, not just today, but you know, in previous versions of the game. He just has a habit. I've seen when he fights Akuma, he has a habit of doing delayed tech and getting caught out by forward hard punch. So you might actually see that in this set. Who knows? Okay. But it is going to be a Fnatic team kill online. So one of these Fnatic boys will be going to the kitchen.
But what a performance by the Fnatic team. You know, 4 players in top 8? That's crazy. That is a lot, man.
And these two playing out of range. Execution error goes to the heavy SPD. Wise choice there from Brick.
You best believe it. Okay. Wow. Zera stayed crouching there. Very, very risky. But now, again, what's he going to do this time?
SPD, the tick is getting everyone. Oh, he's not dead yet. Wow.
I'm surprised.
Too much health, mate.
Staggered crouching light kicks, and he just escapes out of there. Zera. Oh, activation station.
But
what we got for me?
This is where it can go pear-shaped right now.
No doubt.
Good block.
Okay.
Reversal.
All right. Oh, no. Slight error there from Zera. He didn't get the button. He just got the light tatsu on its own.
Has it been happening for him as well? And I believe Zera has got to be very careful throwing out these heavy buttons because Brick has been very successful, again, utilizing that parry, the V-skill very well. That could just change characters' game plans entirely.
Okay, there we go. The hard tatsu combo. Now Brick down in the corner. This is not looking good.
It was this time.
Just out of range there for the throw, but though it's still looking bad for Brick.
God, this guy is so hell-bent on getting the stun, and look what happens when you overextend.
What a turnaround for Brick. What a turnaround. What's it going to be? He's going to get the EX
I think he's going to DP. He's going to DP. I told you he's going to DP.
You got it.
Side switch. He needed it. He needed that DP. What throw.
Okay, review reversal.
Back
successful, but
oh, that force dynamite closes out the round. Brilliant stuff there from Brick. I mean, he was floating in the sky for days, but correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to put him on the spot because you fell victim to that move on one of your streams last year.
Oh,
and you showed us how big the hitbox on that was.
Yeah, he could have probably neutral jumped and did it. To be honest,
that is nuts. Do you know what? That was kind of funny.
Let's go. That was kind of sick. That was kind of sick, right?
And the thing is, after that back throw that Brick landed, that was just nuts. And I was looking at it, I said, nah, Zera needs the DP intervention. He needs it now.
He needed to get out. I mean, if he blocked that was an SPD. You know that.
Skies protected.
If he blocked the DP, it was curtains anyway.
I mean, yeah, but look, it's just the way that round closed out. What a way. I mean, that was
dope. Good stuff, man. That was crazy.
Good awareness as well, because look, when...
You thought you were going to try that? Nah.
Look, I know air fireball in Vichigo, the Kuma's very good, but he's actually exposed to a lot of anti-air moves.
Yeah, true.
And that meeting him in the air to challenge him like that and get the EX Borsch Dynamite, that was some good stuff there from Brick. And I mean... momentum's riding high on this guy's favor. I mean, he could progress further if he keeps playing like this.
No doubt, man. Okay, there we go.
SPD, that was a heavy one.
Yeah. Okay, back throw there.
I think he tried to catch him jumping with that forward hard punch, the headbutt.
The whiff punish. There we go. We saw the more punishable.
Woo! That was sick. Sorry.
Yeah, from very far away.
Apologies for the noise. I've never seen that before. He cancelled the first hit forward hard punch into medium bouncy.
Yeah, that was cool. Good stuff. Okay. Oh man, Brick's putting in work right now.
He's using every single button Zangief has under the sun. Trying to catch him with a sweep that didn't work.
All right, there we go.
He's got to be careful to jump with their fireball because Brick caught him last time and he's got the meter to do it.
Exactly. Brick's done his homework, man. One of the final Zangiefs.
All right. Pressure's being applied. Slowly walking to the corner, but the jab. Despite what's happened, that jab is still a deterrent.
It still has a fantastic hitbox.
I think it still does 40 damage. That's one of the most damaging lights in the game.
Yep,
so.
Him and Abigail, I believe.
Hey man, sometimes these big bodies need those buttons. Good whip punish again.
Look at that. Brick playing so solid. Oh no, just out of range for the EX SPD. He gets punished for it. Yo,
flex.
Where you going?
Hard reads. These audacious attempts are working.
All right. Oh, wow, interrupts there. Just before the armor became active. That was really, really risky, but paid off.
All right.
It's going to be nearly dead.
Dead, but he gets a meteor after
Instant overhead, maybe? Oh, wow, the shimmy, yeah. At that kind of situation, you know for a fact they're going to press a button. Or they're going to throw tech or something.
Force of habit, man. It happens.
Exactly.
On defense like that in your last legs, you want to go out swinging. You don't want to sit there blocking.
So Zangief hard punch as well. If you're looking for that, pretty easy to whiff punish, especially with a character like Akuma.
Stand medium kick into Tatsu.
Exactly.
Heck, you can even do stand fist back and do the target combo.
Oh, this is massive damage, and it's going to be close to stun for Brick. He
Overhead.
gets thrown.
Right, do you see what I mean? Because he does delay tech, he's going to get clipped by that.
Of course.
I did mention that at the start of the set. Goes for a reset. And he backs off. Safest option.
Oh, EX Fireball Zera fighting his way back out of there and ties it up 1-1. Brick. Yeah. Look, he was looking super dominant at the start of that game, but Zera just found the adaptamentations, able to turn it around.
Yeah, look, despite these characters getting the momentum swing and then, you know, being very high octane on offense and landing those grabs, being very successful, it's a thing where once you actually put them in block stun or put them on the back foot, they're actually not as good, and that's the kind of spot you want to aim for. But easier said than done. We can sit here and say you have to do that, but it's not that easy. You don't want to be approaching a guy that's bigger than you, and one grab could potentially lose you the game.
I mean, Zera was doing a great job with the shimmies. They were all paying off for him. The forward hard punch reads were there. So, you know, solid. You know, once you've got Brick making those kind of hard reads and you're punishing him for it, that's exactly what you want. But at the same time, Brick does have access to that one frame startup flex, which can eat up a lot of those options. So you need to really be aware of that.
He pays dividends, and I like that he's mixing up his options. Like I said, his one blemish in this matchup in particular is his delayed text, because when Akuma players find that out, they will land a full combo from forward fist. He did parry one of them, but I think he was just going for the parry regardless.
Yes.
So if he can react to the forward fist with a parry.
I mean, it's not easy. I mean, a character like, let's say, M. Bison, who has slow buttons in the neutral, is a lot easier to flex. A character like Akuma, you know, he's got a lot quicker start up on those buttons.
You don't know when and where to flex, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right. Oh,
he's letting those stand hard punch fly. He wants that crush count. He's fishing for it.
That big punch, boy. Building a little bit of extra meter with that.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
And it reels his hurt box back as well. That's why I'm seeing that stand hard punch.
This is a setup right now.
This could be it.
This could potentially be it. Yeah, you're right.
Ooh, no. Still alive.
I like how he's using that to build a little bit of extra gauge. I never considered that before.
It's all right. I know that move, it has to have some sort of use.
Like when you know that it's going to go back to neutral, and you know they're not going to punish you for it, why not?
It goes for the demon flip. The grab this time round. Last time went for the palm. That is a guess after the hard knockdown DP. I hate that mix-up, but it's a really good one for Akuma.
That's a lot of chip right there. The
Parry.
flex. Parries. The flex. That was sick.
Oh! He went for that?
Yeah, he's done. He's done. That was crazy.
I mean, that could have been a button. Well,
yeah,
actually,
true.
it's a mix-up on it in itself because it's EXSPD, throw invincible.
Beast throws.
Or the running bear grab, Siberian Express, that's armor.
True, that's true.
It's a mix-up on this
But
guy's
it's not one frame armor, is it?
I don't think it's
No,
one frame armor.
I think it's 3 frame.
I have to double check. It's
Yeah.
still a good move regardless.
It is, of course.
And that stun's racking up real quick.
Oh,
Gets
look
it.
at Zera. And he's sitting on a gold bar.
Did he
Look
do
at
it? Ooh, what was that? I hope that wasn't a DP. He got the perfect regardless.
7 golden letters, quite literally in this game.
Boy.
Great stuff.
Zera wants to progress through that bracket. Get those points, man. But Brick, let's see what he's got to say. This guy's been playing so well. Is Akuma his kryptonite?
It's looking bad. I mean, Akuma, one of, if not the best character in the game, up against Zangief, who a lot of players feel is very low tier right now.
Oh, the parry again on the V reversal. He's 2 for 2 out of those now.
Great stuff from Zera. Is that an option select he's doing? It must be an OS. He's doing it so consistently.
It could be. It's either an option select or he is reacting to the V reversal.
I think it must be. The way he's done it so consistently, I feel like it's an OS, man.
Maybe.
You know, similar to the Ryu one where you do like a delayed V-skill or something like that, you know?
And because of the jumping attacks giving you mad block stun, you've got enough time to just input the V-skill in anyway, and if it comes out, it's like, oh, okay, cool.
Exactly.
V-skill,
Exactly, man.
cancel. I mean, he's been capitalizing that really well. Both of these two, these characters in particular, actually, they've been utilizing their parries and making full punishments off of their opponent's blunders really well. I mean, it's 2-1 to Zera right now. He just seems more hungry to me. More hungry.
Well, it started off looking like Brick was just unstoppable, but Zera, we've seen this in his match against Takamura as well. He was turning it around at just the right moment, but then it just slipped away from him. Let's see if Brick can do that back to Zera and just turn it back around. But, you know, rightfully so. Zera is just putting on such a show, and I feel like he could take this right now, but he doesn't need to get complacent. He needs to stay solid.
Stay focused, man, because look,
focused.
You're at the life deficit at the start. You haven't got as much as health or vitality as Zangief has to work with, so you've got to be a lot more conscious of your options and your decisions.
Starts out, gets that crush counter and the big SPD for the damage. Look at that.
There's temerity to that wake-up jab in that situation. I think it was plus.
Okay, I like the block strings here from Zera, although...
That's an interesting option he went for. Hard read.
Yep.
In -2 situations, doing them against grapplers is actually pretty bad because they've got that third option.
You need to be, you know, getting out of there.
Come on, grab again. Is he going to land a heavy SPD? No, he's going to go for the safe, meaty Cyclone Lariat.
Yeah, good stuff.
And that might be the round. If he headbutts him, that might be the round. No, Lariat instead.
Build the extra meter with the special move. Good stuff.
All right, Brick trying to mount a comeback here, trying to equalize in the set. 4 active frames on that crouching hard punch.
Oh man, nice choice there. Throws him out the flex, of course. Zangief's only throw invincible move is that EXSPD. All right. Oh!
Crouch hard punch. Why are you pressing buttons? That's like +8.
Big damage as well. From that back hard punch straight to the DP.
Good, he stopped delay teching. All right, that's good.
Ooh.
Oh,
yep.
there it
You're done.
is.
You're dead.
Building that meter from the light Shoryuken, and we're looking at match point here for Fanatics. Zera is Brick going home.
I mean, whoever loses this, Fnatic is still winning. they're still getting one of their players up into the
Forever winning?
up into top 4. So
heavy SPD punishes the Tatsu.
Yep.
There you go. Nice OS there with the Lariat.
Lariat catches him on the neutral jump.
Lariat again.
Okay, Brick loves the Lariats.
Yeah, man. The temerity to that Lariat from that distance.
Okay, just chilling. Doesn't want to overexert. You know, one wrong jump against Akuma could cost you the whole game.
Yeah. And despite the life lead being in Brick's favor, Zera's not letting that deter him. And the cleanest jump into the critical
He's
arc.
dead. Yeah, he's dead. That's 100% finished.
That's what it's all about, man. Zangief and them hard reads. He had to make the attempt. I'm surprised. I can't help but feel he tried to cancel. He can cancel the fireball.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, He still has that, right? I mean, V-Trigger 2, it got taken away.
Oh, V-Trigger 2. V-Trigger 1, you can still do it.
V-Trigger 1, you can still do it, yeah.
So it's like, it's not, I wouldn't say it's unintentional. It's like, that is like the perfect jump bait. It's like,
it really is. It's so good. Like, it's super strong. That might be one of the reasons why he's considered such a strong character, because even his V-Trigger activation is a trap.
Yeah,
and it's just so effective.
Because he can whiff cancel into V-Trigger from any fireball, it's just like, I dare you to jump. Do it so I can get a free DP, hard knockdown.
And then even if you choose to just stay there blocking, he's approaching you. He's got a fireball on the screen. He can demon flip. There's so much to think about. Akuma is just super scary, man, and Zera is just making it work.
But one of the scariest things I feel in Street Fighter 5 is characters being allowed to walk behind a fireball.
Guile, you know.
I mean, because it's something that preoccupies space and it preoccupies your mind.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, look,
for sure.
look, when you see a projectile, you move. You don't sit there, you move.
Yep.
If you stay stationary, you're in trouble. But with this guy,
Brick, so ties it up 2-2 now. So let's see who's going to advance on. Like we said earlier, regardless of who wins, Fnatic is going to go through. So
of course. Oh,
okay, walks under.
I think he tried to do a medium DP and another execution error. That's happened in all 3 games. That the 2 games that Brick has won has happened. This is how it starts.
This is looking bad right now for Zera. This is looking terrible.
He's going to do a back throw. He'll do a back throw. Oh, no, he didn't.
He's actually lost now. That's it. Wow. He SP'd him, what, 3-4 times in a row?
Successful command grabs. Is he in Zera's head?
He definitely is after that.
That was absolute madness.
And the next round, he could just go for meaties all day, or he could just do it again. The mind games are real.
Well, now he's set in stone. He can do that. He's set in stone. He can do that.
He's shown Zera, I'm willing to SPD you multiple times.
He took the risk. He took the risk.
I love it.
Oh, he didn't want that. I don't think he wanted forward hard punch in that range there. I think Zera's on tilt. Has he mentally capitulated? I wonder.
Listen, man, like that is the kind of thing that will make you mentally check out.
Yeah.
When you get SPD'd like 4 times in a row and you felt in your heart of hearts you made the right read.
Brick has whiffed out so many buttons.
Okay, let's go. Zera.
Oh, that could have been it.
That could have been super right there. That could have been super right there. James.
I think he's waiting off. I think he's waiting for a certain point for his health bar to go down. Right.
Oh, and now this is what I'm saying. This is the mind game. This is the mind game.
Yeah, he does delay SPD.
A delay SPD was so sick.
Wow, he done another one.
That was some new V-Trigger, boy.
Okay, fast forwarded in time.
Yeah, fast forwarded, yeah, to catch up with the game. But yeah, he SPD'd him 3 times in a row. The mind game was there. The last round, he did it 4 times in a row. And there he... I like the delay SPD though.
That delayed SPD. I love it all the time.
So what he did, guys, he did the input for the SPD motion, but he ended it in back. He held it for a second, just in case he dragon punched, because then he would be blocking.
Yeah.
And then he did up back punch. So
yeah, that delay SPD. And like we were saying, because he done that round of 4 or 5 successful SPDs, he's set in stone. It's like, right, this can happen in the game. This can happen in the game. And in Zera's position defensively, when you see those grabs, it's like, please press the button. Please. It's like, I need to block and be reversal. It's like, no, I'm not doing it, mate.
I mean, Akuma has options, right? He's got a dragon punch. He's got a teleport. He could jump out.
No, he could have. Those are all meaty SPDs. So he could have thrown
that's
the
what I'm
teleport.
saying. Yeah, he would have thrown the teleport. But I'm saying he's got options on wake up.
But that's why he was hoping for the button.
Yeah. I mean, it's like we say, it's not like Akuma is lacking wake up options. It's just Brick conditioned him so well.
That was such an unfortunate way to go out there. But Brick will advance through further into the tournament or the top 8 through losers side. But up next, it's going to be Shax versus Broski. So if we're going to be theoretical about this, it might be Laura versus Dalsim. I was about to say Laura versus Cammy. But we could see a Cammy from Shax. He has been picking up. He's gone back to that character recently.
Yeah.
He does like that character.
I feel like he's absolutely going to go with Cammy.
You reckon?
Yeah, he's for sure going to go with Cammy.
We'll see. He's got a plethora of characters. We don't know. He could whip out an Akuma, and it's like, well,
he plays everyone. Like, he's always done this. Like in Street Fighter 4, he played like 10 characters.
I think for me, I like his motivation and passion to play the game. That's what makes him explore the roster.
Yeah.
And because he has the knowledge of so many characters, it's because it boils down to his understanding of the universal mechanics.
Yeah.
Not so much to maybe a intricate or meticulous degree. He's just like, right, I get that you can do this with this character, or maybe this looks flashy over here, or maybe this universal mechanic works with this set of characters.
Yeah, he's a student of the game.
Yeah. And that's what you want to be ultimately. Student of the game, not a character. Well, because if you do that, you can go around the roster and go, right, okay, so now I know how the universal mechanics work. How does this character fit within the system?
I mean, it's very, very useful to have that, because not only can you play against certain... Oh, yeah, he is
called it.
Of course.
Tyrant called it.
Of course he would.
Yeah, and it looks like Broski has still gone with V-Trigger 2, Yoga Sansara. This is paying...
I feel like V-Trigger 1 would just be... It's too easy for Cammy to escape that, basically. I feel like she should just jump out, dive kick away,
V-reversal,
V-skill. Yeah, everything.
So Sansara is a little bit harder to deal with, but I mean, Cammy can be a problem for this character as well. But if if he gets impatient, does impetuous things on offense,
yeah, no doubt,
you're going to be falling into Broski's hands. And a little throw bait there with a crouch fist. Going to close out the first round here for Broski.
Yeah. So I feel like I say this every time this matchup comes up, but it's true. Like, so
talk to me.
So traditionally, Cammy versus Dalsim always been a very, very bad matchup for Dalsim, right? In previous iterations of Street Fighter. But in this game, like, Dalsim is just so effective at what he does. I feel like Cammy cannot get in just for free. I mean, she gets in a lot easier than most characters.
It's not free ticket.
But it's still not free. Like, Dalsim, not only on the defense has a lot more options, but offensively as well. He can frame trap you. He can keep you out in so many different ways. His V-triggers are effective.
It literally is because of his versatility.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's elusive as well. This is the best iteration of Dalsim we have seen. Good block, good tech. What a defensive sequence there from Shax.
Oh, wow. Dashes up twice and gets the DP. Uses all of it in one go.
Wait. Because I actually respect it, because this situation is very advantageous. And
wow.
That made it whiff.
Yeah, that was interesting, actually.
Good tech there from Broski. He knows it's in a bad spot.
So I feel like Shax was not expecting just the raw teleport from Broski.
Nah, I don't think so.
You need to jab when you see that. Like, just press a button.
And when you're confident, you make your answer stronger. So when you're comfortable with the jabs, you go for a medium, maybe a fierce. But you have to remember, one thing about Broski is if he's going to teleport, he'll make sure it's the Tiger Need version, so he's airborne.
Yes.
He doesn't do the grounded one. He wants to make sure he's airborne.
There's a lot more recovery on the grounded one, of course. The airborne one, even if he gets hit, he's just getting reset out, and then he can just do another one or just escape in any other way he wants, wait for the V-reversal, what have you. So there are options there.
Yeah, so keep that in mind, and I think that's like kind of mandatory with any Dalsim player playing at high level. You've got to be doing the instant air gales, the instant air teleports on defense. I think the throw option select with Dalsim's teleport is still in the game. So you Tiger Knee the teleport and you throw. So if they throw, bam, delay tech, because it's a 7-frame tech window, so you can get out. And if they do something else, you're airborne, you're out. And you can turn that from defense into offense, hit with the rubber band, jump hard punch. Exactly. All sorts of nonsense.
Broski's the type of dude to have all these option selects and techniques down. You know, one of the strongest Dalsim players around. Like,
yeah.
I feel like definitely one of the strongest
here in Europe. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. The strongest in Europe, no doubt. Oh, he's going with Laura. Okay. Interesting.
Do you want to take more risk and get more mileage out of it? I don't know.
I mean, it is first to 3, right? So you do have some room to play around with.
Hey, man, Dalsims hate grapplers.
They do.
They hate grapplers.
But at the same time, think about it. How is Laura supposed to get in?
This is it. Her neutral has been turned down significantly.
Exactly. You know, V-trigger is now 3 bars. Look at this. Like, already with a huge life lead.
Just walking the park here for Broski at the moment.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder what button Shax is looking to press from that range out. Crouch fist, cancel it to medium bulk charge, maybe? What is the answer to the long limbs?
Okay, command grab. This could be what he needs. Gets it.
Hardly. Yeah, he's going for a fraudulent dash there. He might go for another one as well. No. Slight walk forwards.
Broski was ready. And he picked Laura, and he instantly switched over to V-trigger 1.
Yoga burners.
I like it. Oh, this is big. Gets a combo off that in V-trigger, of course. Command grab. This is going to be massive. Not dead, though.
Sunset wheel.
The jabs.
Why are you going for fraudulent dashes, man?
So, yeah. Like, Laura, she can't dash after that.
Nah.
Just for the record.
She's -4, so that was a legitimate punish.
Yep.
And let me tell you something. Dalsim players love their stand light punch. Oh, you got to punish that.
Yeah, you got to punish that big, man.
All right, this is looking good for Shax here.
Shax is not going to leave that type of damage on the table.
Nah.
That was a punish there. 4 frame.
All right, blocking the EX Thunderclap. One of the most potent projectiles in the game. Ooh, jump hard kick? Rarely see that.
All right. Just taking his time now.
They're in the corner. Oh! No, he missed the command grab.
No punish from Broski, though, on that either. Look at this. Great stuff here.
There. Get that great health. Rack it up. There you go. This is why Yoga Burn is so good.
And this is looking super bad right now. Oh, look at that. So ready. He is going to get hit by the fireball, actually. If that was blocked, he would have got hit by the fireball.
Ran into the slide. Now, I remember having a conversation with Pax and a few others of the London players. When we watch Dalsim players use Yoga Burner, we feel sometimes they use it in the wrong context because they always want it to hit from crouch medium kick or crouch light kick. Pax feels that they should do a combo, and while they're knocked down, you activate so they wake up into the flames.
Interesting. That's a good way of looking at it.
Because I thought initially after he said that, I was like, you know what, you are actually right, because that was one of the ideas I remember one of the Dust players had before. It's like, you don't need always to catch people low and then knock them down. You don't have to combo. It's just, why don't you just do a combo and then just make them wake up into it? And in the corner, that is so dangerous. Because you just put Gale on top of them all the time. They do that, but it's a force of habit now with Dawson players. Who doesn't love doing crouch V-kick to V-trigger 1?
I mean, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's one of those buttons that you see when the opponent wants to activate V-trigger. You know, Ryu sweep, Mika crouch hard punch.
Common ways of activating, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the common starter.
So it's like, oh, he's got V-trigger 1, right? He's gonna do crouch V-kick at one point, and he's gonna go. So, right. So Shax has gone back to the character select screen. He's probably changed.
Is it still Laura? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Change of costume. But there's nothing that has changed on Broski's side. He's still sticking with V-trigger 1.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Here we are.
All right.
Okay, nice anti-air. Good trade for Broski.
I think he tried to anti-air back medium punch in that situation there. And I think most of his anti-airs have been fixed this version of the game for Dhalsim. Ah, there you go. Back medium punch.
And the jab anti-air is a lot less consistent. It still works sometimes, Broski told me, but like it's just a lot less consistent now.
Oh yeah.
Nice back throw. Good spacing on the drill there. Broski's one of those Dhalsims that you can always bet that he's going to have perfect spacing on the drills. But here we go.
Perfect spacing, good block, and a good punish as well.
That is -4, I believe.
Yeah.
When she does it like that, meaty.
And to get a combo off of lights, Dhalsim does need meter. Good response there from Shax. But the jab does not. Oh, sorry, that did not deter Broski from doing a jab.
Broski's been checking all these approaches on his wake up from Shax. You know, he's just prevented all the dashes, all the approaches, all the buttons.
Broski's neutral is pretty good.
And I'm sure this matchup, a lot of people would say, you know, once she knocks Dhalsim down once, it's horrible for Dhalsim, but Broski's doing work, man.
I don't know. She loses momentum after the sunset wheel. So.
True, yeah, that's true. I mean, it looks like it's super difficult for her to get in as well. So I'm not going to lie.
You have to literally condition Broski to not press buttons after a sunset wheel, but that's not been deterring him at all. Every time he gets knocked down. All right. Forward throw. The thunderclap still on screen. Gets the overhead and the follow-up as well.
The reversal.
Whoa, okay. Looking good.
Massive damage. Look at that. Racking up.
Big. Good block on the cross-up.
Oh, there it is.
Good response. That is -2, actually.
Yeah.
All the reversals, I believe, are -2 on block.
On block, yeah.
So he can throw a command grab. No worries.
Okay, nice throw.
All right, this is match point here for Broski as well. He's got meter to work with on deck.
I love the spacing on Broski's drills, man. I'm such a Broski fanboy. That was so sick.
Well, he's got his opponent trapped in the corner. Marshall in the corner. Tried to anti-air yoga anvil. The combo. He might critical art. No, he's not. He's going to spend the meter.
Oh, that might have been the meatiest Gale I've ever seen.
He's done. He's done. 3-0 to Methods, Broski. That was nuts.
That Gale, like, hit her toes, boy. That was the meatiest Gale ever.
Oh, man, I think she's got a burnt kneecap after that.
Definitely.
Despite being from Brazil, I think your kneecaps
that was crazy.
Extra crispy. What a performance there from Broski. I mean, that was so
clean.
That was so one-sided.
That was clean. To be honest, like, on paper, I would say Shax beats Broski all day. But Broski just putting in work, man.
Oh, man, his understanding of Dhalsim is phenomenal. And guys, if you haven't seen the stream, I don't know if he's archived it on YouTube. He actually done like I think it was a 2-hour, maybe longer. He literally just spoke about Dhalsim as a character.
Awesome.
And
yeah,
like,
I mean,
open up your head, put the Dhalsim information.
I mean, if
there.
you're a Dhalsim player, you want to get some advice, or if you're interested in picking up the character, definitely check it out. Broski is such a down-to-earth guy. And he is super knowledgeable about this character in the game. So, yeah, check it out, man. Like,
and he is starting to travel more this year as well.
He was at Brussels. He did super well at Brussels. Top 16 or 9th place, I finished, I believe. But top 16 for sure. So, you know, this guy's here now. And all the Dhalsim players are checking him out, I guess.
Look, it can only get bigger and better from here. And, look, if by this performance I'm seeing today, despite being online, he's looking to be one of the European regional finalists. So, he just needs to progress further in that bracket and accumulate them points.
Oh, yeah.
But talking about accumulating points, we should be moving to the next match.
By the way, this is your top 4, guys. We've got top 4 now. So, loser's side, it's going to be Brick and Broski. The winner of that will advance on and play the loser of the winners finals, which will be Phenom versus Takamura. But I do believe that is this going to be the next match? I believe it will be.
I think we'll go with this one.
Or should we not do winners finals first? Because then there's a little break.
Well,
for them?
we're not the TOs, but
Oh yeah, no.
I think we're gonna go through the losers match first. So
Okay.
Brick and Broski, and then they'll await the loser, and then they play the losers, and then
Okay.
go on from there. So yeah, okay, the guys are ready to go. Brick versus Broski. I mean, again, this matchup has been
matchup on paper is terrible for Zangief.
You'd think
terrible.
so. You'd think so. But I've seen Zangief do airbush dynamite and grab those limbs from full screen. I've seen it.
I'm pretty sure this matchup especially, in one of the other online CPTs from last year, I think it might have been Crimson and Brick. I think Brick won it, but he put in work.
It might have been, you know.
And it was actually it was like really close or something. But I remember Brick doing damage against Dalsim, so who knows? He could do the same here.
Look, man, Dalsims don't like fighting grapplers. And when you're in stacked tournaments like this and you get grappler upon grappler, it's like, damn.
Oh, look, he went for yeah.
What is this?
He knows.
He picked Nakali? God damn it.
Come on, man. Like,
I haven't seen his Nakali, to be fair. I've heard he's played it.
I haven't either. You know. I've not seen it, so.
So this will be an interesting matchup, not only character-wise, but player match-wise as well. I don't know how comfortable Brick is using Nakali. Does it fit his playstyle? That's the thing.
I mean, he's got the ground pound there.
Yeah, but he's used to playing characters without a projectile.
I know.
He's got that projectile. I mean, he's got a command grab, but it's much slower than Zangief's.
If I'm Broski right now, I'm loving it.
I would.
I'm actually loving it because you know this is not his main character.
That says it all.
You know he's a Zangief main through and through. And just picking a character for this matchup especially, he's not going to be that well versed.
Wow, those Hail Mary jump-ins paid off. He got a clean combo into the corner, forward throw.
All right, the reversal.
He's going to need it. The jab, what a trade combo.
Oh, wow.
Damn, and the back throw there from... He can get a frame advantage from that, yep.
Oh, the walk-up light kick. Great stuff. Got counter hit as well. Broski tried to press a button.
Yeah, I believe Nakali gets mad frame advantage after his back throw in V-Trigger 2. I think he can actually do a throw loop from that. But there is the... you are eligible to backdash if it's done mid-screen, of course, so...
All right, let's go. The X Yoga Fire. Just try and keep him at bay. You know, like if you're Broski, you're just going to play against, you know, this is just another Nakali to you.
Well,
you know your opponent is a Zangief mate.
Yeah, he's got to be careful because if Brick knows that he can sweep those limbs from full screen and get the crush counter.
Yeah, that's true.
He can close the gap a lot easier. But talk about close the gap. He got jump in and did not finish the combo.
This is what I'm saying. This is not his main character. You're going to get these little execution drops.
Man, this is not good.
He's not going to be comfortable with the ranges. You know, how many competent Zangiefs, how many competent Dalsims has Brick played with his Nakali?
That is true.
Command grab. This could be the starter. See, that's not a legit dash. These little intricate things, I don't think Brick's aware.
Lands a back throw, though. He's got critical art on deck as well. And Broski is cognizant of that as well. Whoa, that might be it there.
Super. Yeah, that's done. Wow. Brick going to take the first game with his Nakali. Sick stuff.
Well, he definitely shut me and Tyrant up.
Hey.
1-0.
Good stuff.
Brick. But that was pure tenacity and determination to get in. I mean, the amount of jumps I saw, that was insane. He said, look, I'm not playing you on the ground. You're going to flop your anti-air once. That's all I need. Put you in the corner. Oh, critical art on V-Trigger 2.
Can't argue it, man.
Dilly squat.
You got to get in somehow. You got to get in. So,
whether you hook it or crook it, you got to get in.
Hey, when a counter pick pays off, you can't fault it. Great stuff there from Brick. The Nakali pick working for him, you know? He's not a Nakali player, but this is paying off.
Let's not celebrate prematurely. This guy has to win 3 games.
Yeah, he does.
1. In Gfinity, we would have classed that as a victory, good sir. But it is CPT online. You got to win 3. Now, my eyes are on Broski, and what is going to be the adaptation here? Slight change in game plan.
Well, I feel like Broski just needs to keep playing his thing. You know, like to him, I guess you could just see that. You know, you see he's got like Grandmaster rank. He's obviously played against Nakali players and probably lost the game and then just come back and won the set.
No doubt. I'm not going to refute the fact that he knows the Nakali matchup.
Yeah.
He just needs to understand how Brick is playing Nakali. And my word, this is so aggressive.
I just feel like he is jumping a lot. Yo, the empty jump command grab. That's how confident this guy is.
So rabid.
There we go. Victory.
There you go. Let him stay in the burner. Yeah, he's walking back to make sure the screen doesn't travel with them.
Yeah.
He's got enough grey health to work with. Chip damage racking up as well.
Oh, that's a whiff punish for sure.
Beautiful spacing there from Broski.
Yeah, can't throw out that Berserker Slash randomly. All right.
Oh, he could have chased that. He actually could have chased that.
Oh, here it is.
He loves jumping hard punch. I mean, it's a good button. DP.
EXDP. This is what I'm saying. Like, so because Brick is not a Nikali main, you're going to see a lot more of these.
Whoa!
A lot more of these.
Whoa!
That
Hold
plays
the
into
brakes
exactly,
there, buddy.
That plays into exactly what I was about to say. That plays because he's not a Nikali main. You're going to see a lot of these reckless Rago DPs. You're going to see him because he doesn't have that as Zangief. And now when you get given him, you give him a tool like that, he's going to love it.
This guy is so brazen right now. It's working, but Broski, he's trying to weather the storm. Good block on the DP.
Yeah, look, you give a Zangief player a DP, and look what happens. It's like giving a kid a loaded gun. He goes nuts. He goes nuts.
That's why I don't play with the DP. Oh, he gets the mix up here. It's an EX Yoga Flame. Setting up shot. Activates. Okay. There you go. This is what I mean. Yoga Burner. Accumulate that great health. Back throw. Oh, that's not dead yet.
All that grey life coming off. Yep, the jump back light kick.
Medium.
Medium, sorry, that's medium kick.
I couldn't help but feel Brick wanted to do a heavy heavy DP in the situation and didn't come out. It said kind of hit. He's trying something.
Yeah. So, listen, man. Broski's shutting it down. Just says, you've got a DP now, but that doesn't bother me, man.
Look, it's one apiece. Whether it's quelled the danger, I actually don't know. But now, the $1,000,000 question is he going to stick with Nikali or is he going to go back to his main, pick Zangief? I think he's going to stick with Nikali.
I think he's going to stick with Nikali because, you know, there's no reason not to. He won the first game and he looked decent there. And that second game, you know, Broski's adapting well, but, you know, he's still looking decent.
It's the whole thing of, look, I've caught you off guard for one game, and once Broski's like kind of analyzed and adjusted to that, it's like, right, okay, I figured you out. Maybe this was just your one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Let's restore the status quo and put everything back in line. Who did he pick? He picked Nikali.
He did indeed.
Damn, this guy is going in. Let's see how it goes.
Let's see.
So it's one apiece to the boys. Methods Broski going up against Fanatics Brick. This is top 4.
Oh, wow, the jumps. You cannot deter this guy from jumping in. It's looking like he's loving it right now. He's got a faster character.
I think this character was the shackles, or Zangief was the shackles for him. He's playing the complete opposite of the way he's playing.
He is.
No patience. More rabid, more belligerent.
DPs, stuff like that.
I mean, he's got a flexible toolset. All right, he walked off. Yeah, he was very aware of Brick's meter there, Broski. That's why he's... Wow, why are you doing arbitrary disguidance?
Look at this every time the DP. It's like giving a kid a bag of sugar. All right, anti-air, solid.
That was a meaty. You can't try with that. I know it's minus normally, but when Broski sets it up meaty, can't press the button.
Surprised that wasn't another DP. The way he's been
you
doing
know what? That's a good shout. I'm with you on that one. Again, another arbitrary disguidance, but it hit.
Oh, look at the DP again.
How many DPs has he let off now? Brick, you are so mad.
As a Zangief player, he just can't help himself. You know, the luxury of a legit reversal is too much to him.
I think he's hungry. I think he's hungry.
Well, Nikali's definitely hungry.
I know. Hungry for souls.
All right, let's go.
All right, good block on the Gale. Teleports out. Good jab. Interruption on the teleport. As Tyrant was saying before, when you see Dawson airborne, just jab. Get an air reset, man. Put him in a bad spot.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yoga Anvil. Here comes the combo.
Wow, the combo. That was so sick. You see him buff for another DP? Just in case.
Oh, and he done it.
He does it again.
And a command grab. Where's he getting all this meter?
Oh, my goodness. He just restores. My man's got the Mind Stone right now.
Hang on. V-reverse, I expect. Scream and shout, baby.
All right. Live kick. Oh, crush counter. Going to get the knockdown.
Back off. I respect the back off there from Broski, but I think if you back... Oh, why would you do that? Oh, my God.
Of all the times, the DP.
Why would...
Like, I know he's been loving him. I know as a Zangief player, you don't get to do that very often.
You don't get to do that at all.
You don't get to do it at all. Very often at all. But to dash in and DP when my guy was blocking.
Brick, what are you doing? Oh, my God. Why would you do that? Look, why? Okay, yeah. Tyrant's blocking. Let me just dash up DP.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like,
apologies if I've definitely.
I understand it's a lot of fun to do if you've been playing Zangief for the past 10 years, and now you get to do these crazy dragon punches every now and again. But geez,
I think there's a very good reason. That is the exemplary example. That is the epitome of why a lot of us are not playing DP characters in this game.
Isn't that why they changed the command grab to kicks? Because of stuff like that.
Now, I remember that happened at one point, but
yeah,
he damn well knows what a DP is.
Yeah. Okay, Brick. Let's see.
Time to calm down, bro. You literally gave Broski a free round.
So who's going to go into top 3, by the way? Because this is...
If Brick keeps playing like this, he's not going to get there.
Oh, mate. I feel like if he's just a little bit more delayed with the crazy stuff. All right, let's go. Oh, Broski with that. That was
you know what?
Nice looking combo.
I'm not going to lie. I actually kind of like this haphazard approach from Brick. There is no game plan here.
It's true because, let's be honest, right? Oh, that was a sick meaty combo. That was so nice.
I don't know how Broski's containing this.
Because you need to get in. Let's be honest. You can't take your time.
Of course, that's the ultimate goal.
You know, the longer you are full screen, the more Dhalsim's winning, essentially. So, you know, getting in fast. I actually like that approach.
What is Brick hoping for with his disguidance? Is he hoping for Broski to press a button? He's been so patient on defense.
Bad breath goes under, though.
That was an interesting trade.
Nice anti-air from Broski. And now he moves on to set point here. Brick needs to make something happen.
I don't think he should. I don't think he should slow down. I don't think he should hit the brakes now. Yeah, if you're gonna play like this, you might as well play it all the way to the end.
You might as well. Yeah, I agree. You know,
you'll get anvil.
Nice.
Gonna get. I love that combo because look at this. Look at the space that's generated from that.
Straight back into Dhalsim's comfort zone.
He swear he's done like 10 arbitrary disc guiders and none of them have hit. They just keep whiffing. What is? I don't know what he's looking for. He's about to build V-Trigger. He's about to build V-Trigger 2 in a minute.
Yoga fire. He needs to like. Oh man.
Yeah, right. He's got V-Trigger 2 now. So if he gets a V skill, he can activate from there. Try to activate that crouch medium.
Yeah, he wants to activate ASAP. Just activate raw, man.
In this situation, you might as well do it. Could be reversal.
Gets reset out. Unfortunate for Brick there. Broski looking good. That's dead, right? No?
No, Mr. Punish.
It's less negative when he's in V-Trigger. So.
No, I think it's -6. I remember they changed it to -4, but I think it went back to -6.
Oh, okay.
So divine kick.
That's going to be it right there. The back throw.
All right.
Wow, Broski looking solid there. Brick's. I like the attempt.
Nah, man, the danger got quelled. That was a rabid beast. He ran out of his cage. Thank you, Broski, for putting it back in its cage. Brick, you need to work on that Nakali. I mean, I like the jump attempts, but I think you got a bit too random and haphazard at times.
Yeah, I mean, getting in on Dhalsim is not easy. Like, you either have to, as a solid Dhalsim like Broski especially,
yeah,
you have to take the risk of a jump. Even then, you know, if he's just waiting, anti-air.
I mean, look, don't get me wrong. You have to test the player at the end of the day because he has to react to... Look, he's thinking about like 7 different things simultaneously. So he has to think about, right, how's he going to get in? And if you're just throwing everything in the kitchen sink, it's not going to work.
Walking forward block, that's all well and good. But, you know, you got to slowly edge him to the corner. But it's so hard to keep him there once you get him there. You know, all it takes is for you to try and jump at one point. He can slide under and then teleport and he's out. Right?
Well, it's a thing where it's like, look, if I went for a Hail Mary jump and it didn't work, right, let me try something on the ground. That ground option didn't work, right, now I seriously have to think how to get in, but, you know, nothing deterred. I like that about Brick. He's so tenacious, nothing deterred him from kept going in with the jumps.
The first game, he looked real good, but it just looked like Broski is ready and able to adapt and shut down that type of Nakali play and just prevent that crazy haphazard play style.
Yeah.
Because that's what Brick threw, like you say, threw the kitchen sink at him. He went mad.
Separates the men from the boys, but Brick is out of the tournament, unfortunately, so Broski will progress through, and he'll be awaiting the loser of Phenom and Takamura. But before that, we'll be going on a short break. But when we come back, it will be the winners finals match. So guys, don't go nowhere.
Jay White is winning easily. Man said easily.
What, the whole tournament, yeah?
Nah, I don't think so. Sorry.
I don't think Jay was going to win this tournament.
Nah, he won't. My money's on Big Bird or Phenom. Or me.
Yeah, man. Get in there, but you're not allowed to win, though, innit? Because you got to commentate top 8. You're not even allowed to get top 8, bro.
We have to forfeit if we make top 8, yeah? Oh, God. This poor guy's picking Alex against the Kuba.
I know. Hey, man, he only needs a couple of openings, man. Alex still does big damage.
Oh, yeah, he does, you know.
He still hurts. You still get robbed by Alex.
He can still surprise you with that stun
I've been
guns.
robbed by Alex a couple times, bro.
Like that?
For example.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The stun gun. Out of nowhere. And you know what? Nobody really has good Alex experience.
Oh, Gio better wake up.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Adam is looking to cause an upset here.
Do you know what? If you're feeling tired or you're not feeling the game, like a solid Alex is the worst person to play.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
Because he will catch you off guard.
So bad. But this guy's on point.
Look at this.
What?
Power bomb. Wait, J1 might be going out, bro.
You better be careful, boy. Punish that, okay.
Okay, nice punish.
Oh my days.
Armor.
Who is this guy, bro?
That beat reversal. J1 on the back foot, +3.
Oh my great health one.
Oh my god. What's it going to be?
Oh, he's out,
Oh, he wanted the jab anti-air there.
That's too good to be true. He's dead now. He's dead now.
Done.
He made the wrong choice here. Bait out of throw. Oh, loops. Oh my days.
I love it. He's out.
Oh my days, blood. Are we on the verge of an upset, fam?
What was I just saying?
What's his name? His name, you know what kills it? His name is freaking Adam, bruv.
Man, like Adam.
It ain't Ahmed. It ain't Joubert.
Adam.
You know what I'm saying?
Adam.
His name is Adam. He's here to do damage.
Bruv, J1 looks lost. What was I saying? This is that what I said. You don't, if you're feeling tired or a little bit off your game, a solid Alex can ruin your day.
Saying, Gio, I gave you the chance to warm up. You said you didn't want to play, so you know.
It's actually, that's
the reason I tried to help you, boy.
That's why.
Tried to help you, boy. You just decided you're just going to go in the tournament without warming up. All right, cool, innit?
Jay, we're taking
you better warm up now, boy. Where's that guy who said Gio was going to win the tournament? Oh, left the chat. He left the chat. Okay, cool. See you later, mate. Don't know what you're on about, mate.
Did you say Joe's going to win the tournament, bro?
Who was that guy?
Who was it? Where is he?
I don't remember. Who was that Gio was going to win the whole thing. Gio winning easily. He was an EU can't win major, LOL. Oh, he's an EU hater.
He's got a waste man name as well.
He's one of them guys. One of them guys. Come back, man. Come back.
This guy.
Big up Jammers in the stream chat.
Big up Brian F as well. What's going on, my brother?
Yeah, boy. Brian F doing things this year, boy.
Such a cool guy. All right, let's go. Oh, I see we got for the first strike costume.
Big up. Hey, I like this. I love this guy already.
Yeah.
Nice, deep DP that.
All right, he's switching up his game now. He's going a lot more offensive based. Oh, he's not giving Adam any room to breathe right now. Oh, activates.
Oh my days. It's Alex.
Suplex in the corner.
He can rob you. If he guesses right here, you're stunned. He robs you. Oh my days. What did I tell you about Alex, blood? What did I tell you about a character? Oh my, didn't even need to spend the meter, blood.
He got
my days.
Building some extra powerful.
Who is Adam? Bro. Who is Adam?
Yo, Alex. Guys, Alex hype. Press some buttons, please. Oh, that's the jumping.
Gio heading to the losers, bro. Oh my days. Make the thing. Oh my days, blood. I'm on my feet.
It's man like Alex.
Good guy. Good guy.
What's it going to be?
Alex in the building.
J1.
Adam, we have a humongous upset in the first round of the tournament. What did we just see, Tyrant? Time Fudo did put a tiny delay in. It's the wake-up jab, and unfortunately for Fudo, the jab actually hit. On counter hit allowed him to link into the rest
nice
of the
ground pound. Really using that medium kick a lot, fishing for those counter hits.
Oh, not again, not complete. Oh, is he trying to low profile that? Wake up buttons connects again. Oh, I don't think Fudo on your side he was on. Ooh. Nice.
Oh.
Oh. Fudo just finishes off, activating the disco.
Now she comes.
Try to interrupt, but got counter hit clapped. Reset, backdashes down.
What a backdash.
I mean, that is such a huge risk, but he's blocked so many forward fierces. How does he know
After the Nadeshko mix-up as well, he just blocked. He didn't backdash there. He took the standing light punch. However, in the corner, he opted to backdash. He's completely mixing up his defense and his offense.
Really
There's no way to know what this man is going to do. And it's just all about making the most of the opportunities when they present themselves, when you do guess right.
It's almost like take the damage every time. It's the resets.
Of course.
It's almost not worth it against him. Gets the super at last. In position for that medium kick to actually link this time. To the light stomp. Oh,
Anti with a shooting peach.
Oh my god, that must be 8 out of 8, Logan. Wow, he cannot miss. Great punish. Fudo gets the counter hit. Oh my God, 9 out of 9. This is ridiculous. And a meteor of his own connects. And he takes the round.
Take the round, and he's 1 win away.
Phenom, please.
From defending home turf here in Grand Finals. Phenom in winner's side of Grand Finals, 2-1 up against Fudo, looking to claim his spot. The spot that he lost here at DreamHack Winter in Street Fighter 4 against Xian. It's the one that he wants now, today, and he's 1 win away from it.
Wow.
And is he going to make it 10 out of 10 reversal DPs working?
Great neutral jump. What a start to this. What could be the final game of the event here. Stand for a bait connects. Bad jump from Fudo, gets punished.
Oh, that was a good time to jump out.
Good
Side
block.
switch, blocked well.
Oh, another great block. Breaks out the reversal, but yeah, it goes too far to get punished. Definitely can't get forward fist for the cross counter. Nice. Fudo back in this. This is back in the corner. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. At this point, I can only blame Fudo because he's got to adapt.
Oh, why didn't he punish that?
Oh, wow.
It doesn't matter. He's taken the round.
Tournament
he's going
point.
into tournament point. He's got full gauge on stock. It's going to be really uphill here. Oh, Fudo drops it.
Phenom has been so on point with his reads this weekend.
Punishes Irish whip to the corner, reset.
This grand finals even more so. Stand medium cancelled. The stand medium punch and the crouch medium punch have been utilized in a way I've never seen with Nikali. He has utilized them brilliantly. Great confirmed though from Fudo. Still very much in this. Wake up jab, it's a V-trigger. What is he gonna do? Fudo just doesn't know how to approach this guy.
And there's no way of applying safe pressure in this game. There's no option select. One more hit.
This is it.
And he takes it with the anti-air punch. And everyone, I can hear the screams in the arena right here. Everyone in attendance. Europe has defended home turf. And the first...
Let's do this.
Let's rumble. Better get ready.
Bow to me. Bust you up.
Now you'll die.
Let's go! Insect!
Allow me to show you the truth.
You better not for me.
Don't underestimate me.
Capcom Pro Tour 2018 is sponsored by Victrix, Razer, and Vertigear.
All right, guys, welcome back to the CPT. Online here in Europe, we are now down to the top 3 places. Broski, Takamura, and Phenom are your 3 remaining players. I mean, these guys must have had a mentally draining journey here.
Oh, yeah.
Despite it being at home, we've heard the ups and downs of online, but one winner will walk away with 150 points, and the other 2 will get 70 and 40.
Yep.
I believe it is. I have to double check the leaderboards, but look, these guys, they're getting some points that will help in the long run. Think of it as a long journey. I mean, there's a long journey to get here, but we're going to the winners final right now. Phenom versus Takamura, Nikali versus Akuma.
Okay. Very, very solid stuff from both these gentlemen that we've seen so far today. Takamura just looked like he wanted that winners final.
Yes.
You know, Zero looked like he was going to pull it back at one point, but Takamura just said, "No, this is mine. I'm taking it." Phenom, I mean, it's no surprise to see him in a winners final position here. You know, one of the best players, well, one of the best Nakalis in the whole world.
Yep.
You know, one of the top European players without a doubt.
Yep.
You know, seasoned professional at this point. He's put in work in multiple formats, multiple tournaments. And it's just no surprise to see him up there. So
I am curious to see how he does handle this season, because obviously it's more tailored towards you know, the professional players.
Oh, of course.
And these guys are going to be traveling to as many events as they can, trying to rack up as many points as they can. So the competition will be much more fierce than it was before. And because everyone's knowledge develops day by day, things get harder.
Exactly. So I'm really excited to see this. I mean, I'm pretty sure these two gentlemen have played in the past at tournaments.
These two were regional finalists at last year.
They were. I
finals.
think it was Phenom that actually eliminated Takamura. I'm pretty sure that's what went down.
Maybe
at regional finals.
Double check.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. But
why has this guy got so many points? Sorry,
because he's a beast.
Damn, Phenom the beast.
Phenom the beast, man.
50k points. Word. Damn.
Round one.
All right, let's go.
Look at little me, my 14k points, and all these guys on 50, 60k points. All right, what a start.